the regular scheduled programming with special guests. We have Adonis next week live in studio from the Adonis Punk Rock Archaeology 101. And we also going to have Dave Klein from Agent Orange live in studio with me. And we're going to be doing a special Look What the Cat Dragged In Christmas show. So if you have any Christmas songs, all you DIY unsigned bands out there, send them to me at toxiccatproductions@gmail.com, and I'll do what I can to get them on the air. I look forward to that. We're going to kick it off real fast here because I have a big playlist and a small time to fit it all in. But so I'll do what I can. This song I'm kicking it off with is called Wasted, and that's from the band The Whining Pussies, local band here, and it's a great song. Enjoy.
Fuck up.
That was Canary Girls by the Vaticans out of Bellingham, Washington. Great band there. If you're in Bellingham and get a chance to see them live, go do that. They're a really, really good band with a great name, Vaticans. And before that, we had Georgia Sue with Your Money, local Orange County band. They're a great band. Kind of reminding me of the Violent Femmes. If you like that band, you'll like them. And we also had the Whining Pussies with Wasted. There's an event tomorrow night, December 16th at the Doll Hut. It's the Freeze with Fang. Civil Discuss, the Walking Toxins, Unit F, Tijuana Stranglers, Berserkers, and A-Zits. It's going to be a great show. $12 cover. Doors at 6, and as always, 21 and over. And that is Twisted Soul Entertainment Presents. And I'll be at the Doll Hut tonight till close. I'm tending bar, and there's a bunch of great bands playing. Strange Men, Brain Fragment, and Indignant Swine. So get your butts over there. Come say hi and spend some time with me and listen to some great music. We'll have a great time. This is Wolf Boy Slim with Voodoo Doctor. I think you'll enjoy it. Look what the cat dragged in. KaoticRadio.com.
And burying the dead. Not just taking lives. There's about 100 Amazon rides. Well, I tried, baby, I saw them uptight. And like a banshee in the moonlight. Crazy jingles on drapes covered in flies. Animals running all zombified.
KaoticRadio.com, and that was Whoa Vibrator. It ain't the real thing, but it'll have to do. I guess that'll have to do. And we also had Wolf Boy Slim with Voodoo Doctor, and we had Vibrator. I'm sorry, Vibrator was Spinning Dogs, local band there, sent me that. If you want to send music into Look What the Cat Dragged In, send it to cat with the K Productions at gmail.com, and I will do what I can to have it on the air for you. And I also do go through those emails and pick out music to play at the shows I book around Southern California, especially the Saturday afternoon Cataneys. We have a few of those coming up. So if you want to submit music for that, go ahead and do that there. This is Pass It This Way by Pleasures of Ultraviolet, and I could definitely use something passed this way right now. Chaotic
Radio. struggling through. Don't believe that I can win this race that I pursue. These walls, they stop to spin, twisting the great steel spirals. I know I cannot win, and the results are simply final. Everything is spinning, everything is twisting, everything is spinning, everything has got my love. Everything is spinning, everything is twisting, everything is spinning, everything has got my love. Cigarettes and spiders in my lungs. 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 I'm heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm getting hurt and I'm getting Bad radio, good radio, and chaotic radio. In that order.
Welcome to Happy Hour Radio IE. I am not the voice in the box B. He's on vacation in Vegas. Let's introduce you to the crew this week. So it's just Brian, Scotty, and Melissa.
That's right.
We miss you, Candace.
All of us.
We do.
Tonight we're going to talk about our favorite comfort food destinations in the
Comfort
IE.
food, family.
But as
Yeah.
always,
Holidays.
let's start out with what the drink of the week
Oh,
is.
the drink of the week.
Yes, the drink of the week is
We
my
went-
favorite.
We went old school.
We did. I made the original whiskey sour.
The first whiskey sour.
The
This is
very,
the
very
first
one.
whiskey sour
Yes.
ever made.
It's the original
Ever.
recipe.
That's right.
It is the original recipe. So let's
It's like
walk
the
through
first
it. So we
Noel.
have-
Is it original recipe?
There
Is
should
it
be-
extra crispy or?
No, it's original. It's not extra crispy.
My
It's-
bad.
It is
It
original.
only has 11 herbs and spices, not 13.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean, when
We-
you normally go to a bar, what do you normally get when you order a whiskey sour? So you get well
you
whiskey.
get whatever well whiskey they have, and then
you'll get sour out of the
mix.
gun. Sour out of the gun.
Yeah.
So there is no sour mix in our drinks here.
No.
We don't do that.
Well, sometimes we do.
No, we've never done sour mix.
No, we have not.
We've never done sour mix.
Huh.
I never do that. I always would rather make it fresh.
You know what? Normally I don't even like sour mix because it's too it's too artificial flavored for me. Like I don't know what it is about a lot of them. Like they're either too sweet or they're too sour. Or there's just something about them that I don't really enjoy generally.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's
I don't
too
know.
much
Their own.
disgusting.
I like
I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, I've
with an amaretto sour. I love mixing sour mix.
yeah.
Because
I think, there are good ones out there, but, you know, a lot of the time, like, the bars don't stock, like, really good
Right.
ones.
But I would still, if I'm buying sour mix,
Right.
I would rather buy an organic sour mix,
Okay.
which is just lemon juice, agave, nectar,
Yeah.
water. That's
Sure,
all it is.
sure.
And that's kind of what we did here tonight. So we did 2 ounces of tin cup bourbon, which is
Uh-oh.
apparently Colorado.
It is a Colorado bourbon, yes.
That's very upsetting.
What is the difference between a Colorado bourbon and a Kentucky
It was
bourbon?
made in Colorado.
Colorado bourbons are made in Colorado.
That's it?
Yeah.
And
That's the
Kentucky
only-
bourbons
that's
are
the only
made in
damn
Kentucky.
difference?
Yeah.
And Tennessee bourbons are made in Tennessee.
Wow.
Just
They
so
are.
that we're putting it all into a frame and a perspective for you.
Thank you.
As
You know,
we take our
I-
look
I
around
needed-
the world.
I needed
about
that.
whiskey.
That was really-
Scotch is made in Scotland.
Is it?
All right.
Is that why they call it Scotch?
Yes,
That's-
yes, in fact it is.
That's so weird.
Perhaps.
Who knew?
So 2 ounces of bourbon.
That's right.
It's like that star. The more you know.
But it is an American whiskey.
It's true.
It
Yes.
is.
It is an
Okay.
American whiskey, and then 1 ounce lemon juice, ½ ounce simple syrup, and a dash of egg white.
Oh, a dash.
Yeah.
A dash of egg white.
I think I got membrane in mine.
I thi- So I was like slightly concerned about drinking this drink because of the egg white. I think I specifically asked you to get pasteurized egg whites and not use a freaking egg.
But here's the problem with the pasteurized egg whites is you can't really measure a dash
yeah.
from a carton, but you can look at an egg and go, I'm just going to put that egg white in there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same amount unless you get one of those crazy double eggs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, that's just extra yolk. That's not extra white.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
But
less white, actually.
yeah, it
Yeah.
actually is less white, which is bullshit.
So that might
Right?
be. So maybe we should look for the doubles because then it's just a dash.
Yeah.
Well, then you're wasting your money on yolks that you're throwing away.
But let's get into because the recipe's kind of tough a little bit. So you actually have to start with the egg white in
Right.
this one. So you put one big ice cube, and the egg white in. Shake that pretty vigorously.
He was shaking it like a
So
shake
definitely, if you want to see your wife do a little bouncing,
weight. Ooh,
have her do it.
that's right.
That's probably a
We all
solid
know
idea.
that Scotty has a lot of experience shaking,
I do. I do.
especially with one hand.
That's true. That's very true. I know how to shake hands with myself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what we're calling it?
I
We're gonna
need
call
an
it that.
adult. I'm not adult
So
enough
we
for
shake it
this.
pretty vigorously for about a minute, until they get frothy. Then add in all the ingredients: the lemon juice, the bourbon, and the what did I miss? Simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
Yeah. Then mix that all together. Just give that a quick shake for maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and then strain it into a glass over ice.
I
And
like
you're
it
done.
because the egg white does make it like really frothy on the top, and it looks like all foamy, and it is actually pretty good. I like it. You didn't put like too much whiskey in it, so it's palatable for me because I
Right.
don't really do that.
Right.
You know?
Well, and we
Obviously.
I
normally
actually put an extra shot of whiskey into mine.
He
Did
did.
you?
Yeah, he did.
That makes sense.
Because I'm a champ. That's why.
So let's get into the history of it, guys.
Oh, there's history behind the
So
whiskey
it's
sour.
got,
drink.
it's got a pretty mysterious past. So there's a lot of different, versions of where it was invented, what was going on, all that stuff. So the oldest mention is from a Wisconsin newspaper called the Waukesha Plain Dealer
Okay.
in 1870.
Good name.
I thought you were going to make us guess what year that was.
No.
Brian had a backstory and everything.
did. I had everything. I was
Wait,
gonna
I
swing
want to
for
hear
fences.
Brian's backstory anyway. What was your guess?
I'll let you do it for the second fact.
Oh,
So the second
perfect.
fact is South America. Go.
Let's see. It was transported illegally through the Colombian border on the back of a donkey.
The whole drink?
Yes.
Just it was already
well,
made?
they were in separate packs, and then the donkey fell down a butte, and it all mixed together, and that's what the poor guy had to drink for the rest of his time as he's trekking through the Andes.
Okay. So according to Peruvian folklore, because it's Peru, an English sailor aboard a ship, aboard the ship Surprise, invented the drink at a
HMS
bar in
Surprise.
Lima
Nice.
in 1872, which directly led to another guy named Victor von Morris inventing the Pisco Sour 40 years later.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is the exact same drink, only with,
With
Pisco.
tequila?
No,
Oh.
with Pisco. Yeah, have you ever had Pisco?
I have not.
Okay, it's
No.
like a yellow brandy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say Candace isn't in studio with us, but she's asking if Scotty shakes it like a Polaroid picture.
You'll have to check the video on Happy Hour
Ooh.
IE.
Happy Hour Radio IE.
Happy Hour Radio IE.
Yeah.
Get the name right. You've been on
On-
the
I
show for a while.
I know.
No, it's happening, people. It's okay. That's the extra
That's
shot
how
talking.
I got fired.
Yeah, right. Hey, B's not here to fire us.
Yeah, right.
Oh
Not
no,
yet,
I'm sure
anyway.
he's listening.
I know
Call
he's
him.
gonna text me right now. You're fired.
Now I will say there's a really easy way if you decide, I don't feel like a whiskey sour. You can change this drink pretty easily. So if you take out the egg and the lemon juice, or not the lemon juice, but the simple syrup, and you add in bitters, you have
Right.
old fashioned.
Oh.
Right.
Really?
Now, and then if you want to take away, all you have to take away is the egg, and then add in orange juice and a splash of grenadine. You have a wart 8,
That's right.
Ooh,
Done.
that sounds good.
ready to go.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's super fun stuff. I mean, there's a lot of history in this drink, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and I definitely think it ties in with our theme this week since we're talking about comfort food, and we're talking about family coming over for the holidays, and so those comforting things. And this is definitely one of those drinks that it is a comforting type of drink, and I think that it'll go with a lot of different comfort foods. Like it could stand up to some rich stuff, So
Oh, definitely.
because it
I could
cuts
drink
a
this
little
with
bit.
some chocolate mousse.
I could drink this with some mac and cheese.
Or a steak.
Ooh.
Just a steak.
Yeah,
Just a steak.
Why not?
that
Yeah,
sounds
you don't
good.
need sides. You know what you get with a steak? You get steak.
I don't
Steak.
even need
Yeah.
steak. I will only eat sides.
Really?
Fair
Yeah.
enough. That's
if,
perfect.
If you just give me potatoes and mac and cheese and that kind of stuff, I
You're
will
set.
eat all of that.
It's
And
the best date ever.
forget it.
Order 2 steaks with sides. You give her the sides. I get
you
the
get
steak.
steak.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
That
Nice.
works.
There it is. It's a match.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Who
swipe
gets
right.
the mushrooms on
Yeah.
top of the steak?
No, you're sullying the steak at that point.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
It happens. It
My
happens.
mind is blown. I always have buttered mushrooms with my steak.
No.
That
no,
sounds awesome.
The most I will do is saute it in butter.
Okay.
That's the most I will do. You don't add things to the steak. The steak stands on its own.
Disagree.
I agree to disagree.
I like A1.
No, maybe blue cheese. I might do blue cheese.
You might do blue cheese.
might do
like
I've
a
done
nice
that
blue
too.
cheese spread.
I
on
like.
top
I
of
need
your-
A1 on my steak.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
I like it. I do a really
See,
good
that's where
marinade
I'm
with
going to
that.
disagree
A
because I
perfectly cooked
always
steak does not need sauce.
Yeah, I always make my own.
But I like sauce.
I always marinate my own steak, so I don't
And
ever need any extra flavor.
I like it saucy.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
it's good for you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, but so we're doing the whiskey. We're doing the whiskey
sour.
This is my choice.
Right.
What's your guys' idea of a comfort drink?
Comfort
Ooh.
drink.
Something that it's just if I just want to get cozy and comfortable and have some terrible dinner, what am I going to have?
See, I'm more like a spiked hot chocolate or a spiked coffee.
Okay.
That's
An
like
Irish coffee?
Yeah, that's like a good comforting thing for me. Just because it's warm and it warms you up and it helps the alcohol hit you a little bit faster. So when I'm around my family and and I'm just shh until I finish my drink here, And then,
So let's
then we
let's
can
say
talk.
for instance you're sitting at a hometown buffet.
Right.
Oh God.
Well, let's just and let's say
Let's
that they
hope
let you
that-
drink.
let's hope that doesn't
and this
happen.
magical hometown buffet serves alcohol.
But let's say that they let you drink there.
Let's
Let's
say
say
I
they
brought my
said
flask in.
Yeah, they said, okay, guys, you can bring in whatever drink you want. So
Right.
you've got a plate full of turkey, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes,
Bacon
everything
wrapped
terrible
shrimp.
for you.
Yeah.
What are you going to have? What are you gonna have besides the spiked coffee? Because that's that's always comfort because it's hot.
If I'm mixing all those foods together, I'm thinking maybe a Bloody Mary is going to be my way to go.
You're gonna go Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I mean, there's something very savory and comforting about like a really spicy Bloody Mary with a whole bunch of pickled stuff in it.
It's normally a morning drink, but I'm glad you you
I
brought
might
it to dinner.
I might be going to hometown buffet in the morning for breakfast. Sleeping off.
Fair enough.
Not sleeping off the night before. Just hair of the dog.
Okay. And Melissa is going to go with besides a spiked coffee.
Oh, like a comforting drink.
Like a comforting drink.
I like mules. Like Moscow mules.
I usually just
mules are good.
Beer is usually what I use to numb.
There's beer
to numb myself and
Champagne.
to be comfortable.
Like a thick dark beer.
Yeah, maybe like a stout or I mean I've been really into red ales recently, so I've been drinking a lot more
around the
of those,
holidays. A lot of my relatives will bring champagne.
Okay.
So I'll end up making like a champagne cocktail, maybe mimosa or
1950s prostitute. That's
well,
what
hey,
you are.
You know what? Pinkies up. It's all good.
Pinkies up.
To each his own.
Maybe I just don't want to drink their awful champagne by itself, and so I'll mix it with something.
Oh yeah, because they probably brought like Brute.
Yep.
Like just Brute. That's all it says on
it's
the
just
bottle.
called that. Yeah.
Just called that
That's
on the
the
bottle.
name.
Or it's Corbel.
Don't disperse.
Or
the good name
doesn't
of Corbel.
Franzia make a champagne in a box?
I think
they sure do.
Yeah.
I want to say Barefoot. They
Like
make
Andre?
They make a. Oh God, not Andre.
You're bringing like 9
No.
bottles of Andre because
I know.
it's $3 at CVS.
I know Barefoot wine. If you've ever had any of those, they make a champagne too.
They do.
They make a Moscato champagne.
They
so.
make a Brut Cuvée wine.
I want to say
Ooh.
Barefoot used to hold a very dear place in my heart.
Did it really?
It did, and then a big company bought them.
Oh.
Who was it? Do you know?
Was it Gallo?
It was Gallo. They used to be probably one of the top 5 wines, at least in the Western U.S. They really were. Then Gallo bought them, and they overproduced their vines.
Yes, they sure did.
And now they're a cheap wine. They're
Yes, they are.
$5.99 for a bottle of champagne. Or
You can
something
get
like that.
you can get 2 for $11 at CVS.
Can you really?
Oh yes, you can.
That's sad.
Candace said that her go-to comfort is a gin and tonic.
Oh,
Gin and tonic.
Because it's a palate cleanser.
It is. You know what? It is.
I'll give her that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd
can
go
see
for
that
that.
too. I mean, I'm a huge gin and tonic person. If you and kind of a slight segue
I remember
here.
you were drinking a lot of those.
Yeah, at the Santa Claus pub crawl, I had quite a few
You
gin and tonics. I had a little too many gin and tonics.
There's no such thing as too many gin and tonics.
Yeah, there was such a thing.
And weirdly enough, I stuck with whiskey.
Yeah.
I
Well,
did.
well,
I
they gave
kinda
us a
just-
lot of drink
I
specials.
just kind of
on the
went all
whiskey.
over the board. I was drinking almost everything. I drank whiskey at the first place, and then
I had New York
and then
sours.
more
That's all I
whiskey.
did.
Yeah.
And then I went with the Island Breeze, which was vodka.
Oh
I think.
yeah.
Oh.
At Lake Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot a fun
And then
fact.
I had a pitcher of cider.
I forgot a fun fact.
A whole
Oh,
pitcher.
yeah.
You
Right.
did have a I remember that. I remember
You did.
having
You bought a $10
I remember
pitcher.
I finished one of my drinks and then
And I'm
I
like,
came up and you just filled my cup up with cider and I was
That's
like,
right.
okay, I guess that's happening right now. So,
But I did forget a fun fact.
oh, what's your fun fact?
I did.
fact?
Yes. So, the whiskey sour is a whiskey sour, but
Right.
it can be optional on the egg.
Uh-huh.
Right. Now, what do you call a whiskey sour with an egg in it? It actually has a specific name. It always comes with an egg white.
Whiskey sour with egg
It always comes with an egg
with
white.
cheese.
Let's see. Whiskey sour with an egg. I'm going to call it a bourbon surprise.
Bourbon surprise.
It doesn't have bourbon in it though, does it?
Well,
So like for instance, so we were
Because
drinking
it's the egg white, so it
New
makes it-
York sours on Friday, and a
Yeah.
New York sour always has a red wine float.
right.
Right.
Oh,
So think along those lines. So New York has a red wine.
okay.
What does the egg come with? We're going towards cities, obviously.
Texas.
The Texas sour.
Yeah, because the eggs.
No.
There's-
It's a city
Chicago.
you wouldn't think
it's
of.
a Chicago
It's
sour.
it's a city we
Ooh.
wouldn't think of.
So that is right. So Chicago. No, it's a
Oh,
Boston sour.
Boston.
That's a Boston sour.
It's a Boston
Boston
sour.
sour.
So a
Boston.
Boston sour always has egg.
How do you like them apples?
A whiskey sour, the egg is optional. Very weird fact.
Boston.
Yeah, and you can't find the history on the Boston sour because it always ties into the whiskey.
Oh,
So it's like super mysterious.
but I could make it up.
You could definitely make it up. Yeah, absolutely.
Candace said a fertilized sour.
A fertilized
In,
sour.
in this
fertilized
instance,
sour.
I fucking hope not. Like, I really hope not. First off, I don't want to get salmonella. And secondly, I don't want to get pregnant.
Whoa. Whoa.
So it better not be fertilized.
That's right.
You're just not ready for that yet?
I'm just
or
not
what's
ready
going
for that
on?
kind of commitment in my life. I'm a little too selfish right now.
That's okay.
So,
Too
That's
selfish.
allowed.
Yeah. And I
I'll
don't-
allow it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. I guess
love
that
you guys.
works.
Bastin.
A Boston sour.
I'm gonna have one and
Bastin
have it.
sour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go rob some banks and have it. I'm gonna have a Bastin sour.
Oh my God.
How you like them apples, Matt Damon? Meh.
Okay. It's not your fault.
It's my fault.
Anyway,
I can
so
do
I did
math.
want to talk a little bit about this awesome event that we
Oh,
had
yeah.
We did do
last
some things.
Friday. We had our first annual Riverside Santa Pub Crawl.
It was a blast.
It was so much fun. And I want to say, before we even get into it, because we're going to do like a little review in case you guys missed it. But I want to say thank you to all the Santas that came out and helped us.
Yes, thank you.
We had a lot of people step up and help us.
That's right.
Like crowding our Santas and,
Yep.
and making sure everyone got to their destination.
No Santa left behind.
No Santa was left behind. We saved a child.
We did. We saved a
That
child.
did happen.
We did.
Yeah.
There was a little kid who got kind of lost amongst the Santas, and we were able to reunite him with his mother. And it was beautiful because he trusted us.
Because we were dressed like
that
Santa.
we were all dressed like Santa. So, unfortunately, we were the reason that he got lost, but we also were the reason that he found his parents again.
Boom.
So,
And side
that
note,
was
if
really
you did
good.
miss it, slap your hand. Shame
You
on
should.
Yeah,
Shame on you.
what the
Shame
heck?
on you for not coming. We advertised this for weeks.
We did.
Yeah.
We had a good 120 Santas show up.
Oh
least,
yeah, we
at
had
least.
we had a huge amount of Santas, and
pick more up on the way.
I think it was
We sure
perfect.
did.
I think it was perfect to be held in downtown Riverside. They
Were super accommodating.
they had the Festival of Lights going on, and so it was beautiful out there. It was just perfect location
It was good. It was
for
good
the
weather.
Santa crawl.
We
Yes,
had
it
good
was.
weather for it. It
I
wasn't
didn't-
too cold.
It was
I
a
didn't
little
wear
cold.
any pants, so it was like perfect. And I wasn't
it
even
was.
I wasn't even cold. I wore like booty shorts and some fishnets and my Santa jacket.
Oh, see, I thought you just got drunk and lost your pants at some point during the
No,
crawl.
Well, she did say she had too many gin and
I
tonics.
did have too many gin and tonics, but I came with no pants in the first place.
Huh.
I saw a coworker
Start off
making
strong.
out with an underling.
Nice.
Shame on her.
Wow,
I should
Shame.
go for it.
For shame.
it happens.
For shame. Not when you're their boss.
Nah.
For shame.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Meh.
that's what Christmas parties are all
Christmas,
about, right?
Company Christmas parties are
The
all
Christmas
about
party
that.
was the day before.
Yeah.
So this was
I
after
think my
the
work
Christmas
was
party.
having their Christmas party the same night, but they were all inside the Mission Inn.
Oh.
So I wish we could have stopped by there and
Oh, right, the
just,
President's
like,
Lounge?
messed with everybody.
shown up?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
just
would've
be
been
like,
awesome.
whatever, bitches. I wasn't invited, but I'm doing this cooler thing, so it's all good. X-rays never
But
invited.
but you know what? If you did miss it, shame on you. We are going to be doing another one in
We sure
February.
are.
Yes, we're
We're
going to
gonna
be
do-
doing a singles
Yeah.
crawl in February. So
The first annual.
yeah, it's a Singles Awareness Day. If you're not familiar with that, on February 14th. So we're going to be doing a
Yeah,
pub
that's the
crawl.
only thing that's happening that day.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I feel
So-
like every year the event should still be the first annual.
Every
It
time
should
we
still
have it.
always, every event we should always do is the first annual.
Because we'll
Yes.
change the name of the event every time.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like just slightly, just like one
Right.
letter off,
yeah.
We'll Santa Crawl with an E at the end of it.
or
Yes.
like Santa's Crawl.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Oh.
It's the first annual Santa's Crawl. But haven't you guys done this for 3
Nope,
years?
nope.
Yeah, but
We
still,
changed it.
But
first
this is
every
the
time.
first annual Santa's crawl.
This is the first time it's Santa's where you come in pairs.
Yes.
That's right.
Where you come in.
From the leftover singles.
So,
mixer.
I know we
now
have a
multiple
video.
Santas.
We have a video from our Santa crawl too.
That's right.
We have a little snippet of it up on our Facebook page under Happy Hour Radio IE on Facebook.com. So you can kind of take a little sneak peek and see what it was like. But we're gonna definitely make like a full video editing and get that stuff up there so all you Santas can see what it looked like rolling, over 100 Santas deep
Down the street.
down the street, and it was awesome. We had people caroling. We had some really fun signs, and we had really great
Prizes.
costumes.
That's right.
I loved some of the costumes. There was a guy who was a Santa riding an ostrich.
Yes.
It was an inflatable ostrich,
Yeah.
and he had glued some little antlers to his ostrich.
right.
And that was definitely one of my favorite
I
costumes.
gotta say though, he was persnickety about his ostrich.
he let me pet his ostrich.
Oh,
he
I bet
actually
did.
he was like offended if someone touched his ostrich at like some of the later bars. I think he got a little too
Oh.
saucy
Oh.
at the crawl, and he was like, "Stay away from my ostrich." And I was like, "Whoa, whoa!"
In that voice.
Yeah,
I don't
Stay
know.
away
He let
from
me
my
pet his
ostrich.
ostrich all I wanted.
you were wearing booty shorts.
That's
Yeah.
true.
To
but,
be fair,
but
And fishnet.
he was still nice.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm glad he was.
And I
nice
liked
I
and
dressed up as
everything.
hipster Santa.
I liked his ostrich.
That was my
You dressed up as
contribution.
hipster Santa.
That's right. I wore my glasses and I put my beard on point.
Yeah,
I
so
went
I
for
wore the
the
man
so
bun.
the official video is going to be released this week,
Oh, nice.
and then all the
Okay.
professional. We had a professional photographer there,
That's
We did.
right.
taking a lot of pictures of everybody too. So we're going to have all of those posted for you this week on Facebook,
Sweet.
on Happy Hour Radio IE on Facebook. And so you guys can go and check it out. I'm really excited to see all the pictures because it's one thing to be a part of it, and I'm notorious for not taking any pictures when I'm in the moment because I'm just enjoying that moment. So it's really exciting for me to like go back later and then see all the pictures of
Like,
everyone.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Yeah, I know. So let's do like a little
Well, I was
rundown.
going to ask you what was your favorite part of the crawl? Like if you had to pick
So-
one thing out of that whole crawl,
Oh, man.
where and when was it?
You know what? I really liked Worthington. When we went, because we came, so our pub crawl started at Prohibition.
That's right.
And then we went to Lake Alice. And then my favorite part was when we were crossing the street just from Lake Alice to Worthington, just seeing that whole mass of Santas
Oh my God.
just crossing the street, and people were honking at us and people were yelling things out. And some random guy on the street, you know, he saw a Santa and he wanted to sit on his lap and tell him what he
That's
wanted
right,
for
I
Christmas.
remember
And
that.
and someone's yelling out like, are you naughty or nice? You know, so that kind of stuff, like that makes my life. I love little moments like that. So definitely like just watching everybody mash down the street and seeing the reaction of people, you know, it's my favorite part of the whole thing. When we walked into Lake Alice, I mean,
We had a standing ovation.
everyone cheered.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody cheered inside of Lake Alice, you know, and it was just the warmest welcome, and it makes you feel so good. There was a guy there who had like this crazy Santa suit.
That's true.
Did you see his? It was like a red, actual like a suit, and it had like Christmas
Oh,
lights
that's
all
right.
over
That's
it.
right. I remember.
Yeah, that was
guy.
actually pretty cool. I got to say, my favorite
Scotty?
part was Worthington's as well. Just because that's when I found out that we'd picked up people along the way.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
they
People
just
who weren't
got
there
busy.
for the crawl. They just like saw
followed
us at
us.
Prohibition. They saw us at Lake Alice, and they were like, "I'm going to go buy a hat and join these
I'm gonna
people."
go hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's so
And
fun.
it was really weird. And then one of our helpers came and like was like dragging me to introduce me to these people. And they're like, they
Nice.
came and joined your crawl. And I was like, thank
Yay.
you.
Thank
I was
Yeah.
like,
I had a friend that brought some little antlers and headbands and stuff to toss out to people too.
Oh,
so that was
nice.
really nice.
That's
so
kinda
like,
smart.
you know, people come up and they're like, I don't have anything. It's like, I want to be a part of this. And that's what makes it so fun is the fact that everybody like really went out of their way and they dressed up and they got hats and, you know, they made it more festive and more fun. And that's what I loved about the crawl is that unity that it brings everyone together. And Candace is texting me, I need to call out Jose and
Jose,
dancing
that's right.
at Worthington's. Jose, he was actually one of my favorite Santas. He was our official Mexican Santa, I believe.
Yes, he was.
I know.
Yeah,
I told him what I
yeah.
wanted for Christmas.
They
Did
started,
you?
They started dropping.
I did.
The DJ started playing
Oh, man.
remixed Christmas songs as dance hits,
that was
Yeah.
really cool.
and a dance circle had formed,
Yes.
like it often does. And we
Someone
had
was
people
doing the worm.
We had
Yes.
people battling each other. I mean, it was a legit like he
Dance-
got
a
served,
Santa dance
then
off.
he got served, and then it was a dance off. And I'm like, I haven't seen this stuff since the '90s.
It's like kind of weird because like I was in the dance room, but I must have just missed it. Like I came in and there wasn't a dance,
Yeah.
and then I came in again and there wasn't a dance.
there
So
was-
it's like I came apparently.
There was a circle. There was a complete circle at one point because I remember sitting there drinking my pitcher of cider, and someone had like tried to serve me, and I was like, let me put my drink down.
Oh no, you did.
And I'm like, oh no, you didn't. So I went in there and I served him back because that's how you play.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I was too busy drinking Yellow Snows at Worthington's. That might have been the case.
those were really good.
Those were
I
so
don't know what
yummy.
I think. I know it was at least pineapple and Malibu was in there. I know
Okay.
at least that, but
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about each venue that we went to. So we started our crawl at Prohibition.
Yes.
And if anyone hasn't been there, it's right next to the Mission Inn, isn't it? It's like right on.
It's
the
a behind.
corner.
It's right behind.
Yeah,
it,
it's
It's
sort
like
of
a-
behind.
yeah, it's like on the
It's a little
backside.
north of it, just a little bit, just
Yeah.
like one street. It's on the
Yeah.
backside by the Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
And side note, I think they had the best drink specials for us.
I was just going to bring that up too because they gave us a side patio,
That's right.
but they had some special drinks that were like holiday themed made up for us.
That's right.
And
on
then
a professional menu.
yes, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like on they had like a little sign up there, and we had our own waitress that took care of everybody out on the patio. And if you saw the food there, like I mean, I've eaten there before. We didn't have a chance to eat on the crawl. We all, had to wait until the end of the crawl.
Until we got to Heroes.
But the food there looked. I mean, I was
yummy.
staring at other people's plates, going like, "Can I have a bite of that?" Like,
there was a couple that was watching the band. And they got, like prime rib.
God!
It was ridiculous.
It
but
was
I gotta
so
say, because
good.
their drinks average anywhere between $9 and $14 normally.
Yes.
Normally, we
And
have
our drink
$6,
specials were $7.
Yeah,
$7
$7.
drinks.
So it's like a half price
Yeah.
drink, just for the Santas
And we had 3 different drinks there.
yeah,
We did. It was a New York Sour.
That's right.
Yes.
The
And
spiced
then
mule.
We had
yeah,
the Spice
Mule. That's what I got.
And
It was
then
so
there was
good.
The White Holidays.
The White Holidays.
Yeah, and the actually, I had both of those. I had a sip of the White Holidays. That one was really good, and I had the spiced mule.
I had a spiced mule and a New York sour.
Yeah,
and
I didn't
don't
have the
regret
sour.
either one of them.
Yeah,
I sipped
they're
the
both
mule.
really
I
good.
sipped the White Holidays. I had 2 New York Sours
Oh.
because
shit.
Well, I remember
I enjoyed that.
we were
Yeah.
like we had
Well, that's
seen the
right up
sign
your
5
alley, though.
minutes to leaving, and that's when I got handed my New York sour.
Yeah,
So I
we kinda
basically
had to,
just went gulp.
Yep,
right.
exactly.
Well, because the red wine float, it mellows out.
It sure
So
does.
if you don't like whiskey, that's the perfect whiskey drink to have.
Is the New York
The New York Sour, yeah, because the red wine, it's a fruity red wine. You can't use it dry. You got to use a fruity like a Malbec or a Shiraz or something like
Right.
that, and it mellows out the
Ooh,
whiskey
it's a
taste.
Shiraz.
I have a bee texting me. Who the fuck is Sancho Claus?
Sancho Claus.
Sancho Claus?
Was that Jose?
I think it probably was Sancho Claus.
And I know we had Jesse too. We had both of those guys really helping us out a
Was
lot.
Jesse
They were
the one
really
who
fun.
was the first guy at the crawl, and
Yes.
he just
I
sort
think
of
he
like
was.
took charge
And
of
then he
stuff?
Yes,
kinda,
he
like,
just
started
took
holding the
over.
sign up at every bar. We
Yes,
had the
he was
whiteboard
perfect.
That's
that we
right.
drew all of the
Drink specials
specials
Yeah,
on.
he was
And
out
up
there,
there
like,
holding it the whole time.
Tell
like,
everybody like, hey, these are our drink specials. Make sure you get these. It's a good deal. And so we want to thank Jose
got
and
them and we put 'em to
Jesse.
work.
You guys are awesome. I know you're our
We didn't
favorite
even
Santas.
ask him. That
show
was the
up,
best
show
part.
up first to
know.
the pub crawl next time. See what happens.
Yeah, right. We're
You're
gonna
get
put you to work
again.
Yeah, but we didn't ask him. He was just like, "This is my thing. I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do
this."
this
Yeah.
now." Yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually pretty cool.
Well, that's what we love though too. Is like we meet new people. And you just instantly feel part of the family because everybody's Santa.
Absolutely.
So I mean, you have to be jolly.
So then next we went to Lake Alice,
Yes.
Lake Alice.
and that was where the Island Breeze
That
was.
was where the
Yes.
Island Breeze was.
And that was just a little curacao, a little pineapple, a little Malibu.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that was a
It
$5
was really
shot.
good.
And I
Oh, you
wanted
guys
to
got
say,
it in shot form.
Well, no, I got mine in a drink form.
I got mine in drink form.
But
Yeah.
because the
With
bartenders
ice.
were forgetting.
Yeah.
They were forgetting, and they were
If it's
making
a shot
drinks
or a
for
drink.
Yeah, they were
They're
making
like, is it a
drinks.
shot
He
or a
asked which
drink?
one I wanted. Do you want a shot or a drink? I'm like, no, I'm a big boy. I want a drink. I want a full drink.
yeah,
I'm Santa.
they have the same amount of alcohol in them.
No,
Pretty
I
much,
know.
it was just ice or not ice. Is
Yeah.
pretty
Right.
much what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, hey, how did you get ice? I'm like, I asked for it.
I asked for ice. son.
I said ice and then they put it in there.
Well, I was hipster Santa, so I'm like, it's called ice. You've
Yeah.
probably never heard of it.
Oh my God, yeah, Brian
invented
had a
it.
man
I
bun.
invented it at the North Pole because I'm Santa.
And I love that Scott. Oh, and I wanted to talk too about Scotty. So Brian was hipster Santa. So you had your suspenders and glasses,
That's
and he
right.
had a man bun.
I did.
And he was very ho chic.
I was.
That's true.
Ho chic.
That's true.
chic.
And then Scotty had this awesome ugly sweater
Cardigan.
and we made him wear a fanny pack too.
Oh, that's right.
So
It
I
was
was
the
like,
holiday fanny pack.
I was like Mr. Rogers' nerdy uncle.
Yeah, at first I think my favorite was though at first you were trying to be cool with the fanny pack and you're like I'm just gonna do a side fanny. I'm gonna do side fanny, and then like by the end of the night it was like full on just fuck it, it's fanny.
It's front fanny.
It's front fanny.
And
all
because
the
I was carrying all the itinerary flyers, so
That's
anybody
right.
who joined and stuff like that, they were like, "Hey, so can I get one of those?" There it
Oh.
is. And I was like unzipped and ready to go. I was like, "Bam,
Whoa,
bam!"
Whoa.
Oh, I was like the
This was-
Karate
like-
Kid of
This is the
flyers.
decent
He's
city
like-
of Riverside, sir.
He's like paper cut.
I don't want to hear about you going unzipped anymore.
Oh, I was unzipping and flyering people like crazy. Oh, it was bad.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And that's
so,
where we give away our first prize.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
We did
yeah.
give away our first prize.
So Lake Alice, not only did we get like the warmest welcome when we went in there, we got cheered when we walked in the door,
That was
which
amazing.
that's so great. And then they gave us like the whole upstairs balcony area. So to walk in there when you're coming in from the street, to walk in there and look up on the balcony, and they had all the Christmas lights all up in there, and then you just see a mass of Santas all up on the balcony. It was a beautiful sight to me. I loved that. It was one of my favorite moments of the whole night. And we did give away a awesome little Moscow Mule set.
That's right.
To someone for downloading the Chaotic
it
Radio
was the
app.
guy with the ostrich.
It was
It
the
was
guy
him.
with the
Okay.
ostrich. Yeah.
He downloaded our app
Yeah.
and was streaming whatever show was on at that
Yeah.
point.
So then after that, we went to Worthington.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we just covered that.
we went straight to Worthington's where they greeted us. We got
Oh my God.
pictures and drinks.
And we took over that bar. I mean,
We
there were
did.
people in that bar
But we
beforehand.
literally, like, there were people in that bar before we got there, and they were looking around like, it never gets this busy. What the heck just happened?
Oh my God,
Like,
yeah.
we didn't even know. But they were prepared. They had 3 bartenders on staff. They were giving out drinks as quickly as they could.
Absolutely.
They were super, super cool about everything. They took everybody's request. They got everybody
and we had
liquided
and
up.
we had multiple specials. We had the $10 pitcher. We had the $5 yellow snow shot.
That's right.
There were like 3 others. I think we had 5 total
Something
specials.
like, I think it was like was it $1 off of
There was a 6, a 7, a 9, a $5 shot, and a $10 pitcher. I don't remember what all the drinks
That's
were.
right.
I think there was a $6 cider. Or
It
something like
was,
that.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
there was a lot of different drinks there, which is very cool.
It was no,
Yeah.
and then the DJ started spinning music, which was amazing. I enjoyed the Christmas music as dance music, and the bar just reciprocated it. It was just a great feeling to have, seeing all these people dancing to Christmas music. I've never seen something like that before.
I know, that's really fun, and I really loved Worthington's. Like, that was the yellow snow is awesome shot.
I liked that.
I was
Yeah.
almost sad to leave Worthington's.
I know.
'cause I knew.
I was actually pretty sad to leave Worthington's. It was perfect. It was exactly what I was envisioning in my head for the Santa crawl, and they were so warm and welcoming there. And the bartenders just nailed it with the drinks. They really
They were
they
good.
took care of everyone super fast, and everyone was having a great time. And I think that's when people really because we had a good group before, but once we hit Worthington, that's when you realize how many Santas there are.
It kind of became from a Santa group to a Santa family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, go
sorry,
ahead.
I didn't
Go
mean to
ahead.
interrupt
No,
you.
you're good.
Yeah, and
No,
so
'cause the
then
Santas bonded at Worthington. The dancing.
I do.
and
I
the
think
drinking.
so too.
There was a little bit. I want to say there was a little bit of more space for us over at Worthington's than there was at Lake Alice because we were kind of crammed up into that balcony, and there was space, but everybody was still in their cliques. Everybody was still in the groups that they came with.
Yeah,
So.
No, it was actually pretty fun.
I know.
It says we're going to keep going. That's what
Oh,
it
okay.
says.
We're gonna keep going.
Good.
We're
Thank
talking
you.
because I'm really
I'm
excited
squinting
about.
my eyes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sorry, and I have chicken scratch.
That's all right.
I'm really excited about this pub crawl because too, it's the first one that they ever had in downtown Riverside. So I wasn't really sure what to expect.
How we were going to be.
Well,
handled.
yeah, I mean that's the thing is we didn't know what to expect. I mean, it's always a little bit scary. Oh yeah, I forgot.
we
Candace
ended-
just told me too that we did the mannequin challenge at
Oh,
Lake
that's
Alice.
right.
We
I
did.
almost forgot about that. That was so
I just
funny.
hope we don't get raided.
Do you know how hard it is to stay still for a whole minute?
It is pretty
when
difficult.
you're after you've been drinking already?
Really?
You know what's funny is
I'm gonna blink. I don't know how to
it
stop
actually
that.
kind of worked out because right when we were doing the mannequin challenge, I was right in the middle of taking pictures with some of our
Oh,
listeners. So that was actually that's all I did. I didn't take any pictures, but I took
You
pictures
got
with
pictures
a lot
taken
of
with-
our people
Yeah.
that were
I
there.
got stopped on the street and asked people. People asked me to take pictures with them on the street. It was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing.
That's funny.
They're like, "Can we take a picture with you?" I'm like, yeah,
Sure.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, if you really
Santas,
want
come
to,
on over.
if you
Like,
really
let's
want
go.
to,
Yeah. Well, no, that's fun though, and I like that kind of stuff too because that's exactly what the purpose of it is to get out there and just be merry and jolly and have a good time. And I think other people, even if you're not part of the crawl, other people were enjoying it
Right.
for the same novelty of it. So next year, all you people that were out on the street, you need to be joining in on this. So.
Well, we ended our night at Heroes.
Yes.
Oh, Heroes was the best.
I think Heroes was a perfect place to end our pub crawl.
They gave us the back patio.
Yes.
the entire
It was-
back patio.
it
Our
was huge.
own bartenders. We had 2 or 3 bartenders back
Yes.
there. Full food service.
Yes.
You could order literally anything off the menu at that point.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people were just ordering the giant plate of nachos and the giant plate of chili fries.
I got
Chili
chicken.
curly fries.
I got chicken tenders and curly fries, and it was a bomb.
The portion sizes there are redunculous.
Yeah.
Even for me, I ordered the nachos, and I could not finish the nachos even
Yeah.
after a night of drinking.
Yeah.
And like needing to soak up. I could still only eat maybe half of those nachos. by
Yeah.
myself.
I might have had chili cheese fries at 7 different tables.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I
right.
might have
you
done
just
that.
go up
Everybody-
and they just do.
You walk over to a table and like, we ordered too much food. Can you have some?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Of
Why
course,
not?
of course, I can have some.
Yeah, I can have some.
Yeah, well, because everyone was hungry
We
at
also-
that point.
They were
but
also $3 shock tops.
yes,
That was a great deal. By
And
the
they
way.
had
$3
pizza
shock
port.
tops. Pizza port beer for us. And there wasn't one other special. Was it $1 off of all draft beers?
no, I know that they gave us a shot tower.
Oh, that's
like
right.
they for as a prize, like to give away to our Santas. You know, they
Yeah,
gave us a
shot
whole
tower.
shot tower. It was a rainbow, like all these
Oh,
different things,
man.
and
Who
it was.
won that?
It was awesome. Well, I don't know. B was like passing it out. I think we just picked some random Santas and we're like, hey, you know, thanks for coming. Thanks for being Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Merry
wants a
Christmas.
shot? I think-
Take this shot.
That's pretty awesome.
I know I was blaringly like yelling at people.
To come take shots.
Yeah.
And I want to say, F all of you, because at Heroes, I had someone compliment me on the name of the Scotty 2 Hottie Toddy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
nice. I was always a fan of the Scotty 2 Hottie
Fair
Toddy.
enough.
Just
Not
but
a fan.
Bernard and Melissa and Candace
Not a
maybe
fan.
thought it was questionable.
No,
I
embraced
validated.
it.
It was validated at the Santa Bar Crawl.
I'm glad you got
embraced
some
it.
validation there.
I sure as shit did. That's what life is. It's getting validated for shit you do.
That's
yeah.
right.
I really loved Heroes too. Like
Heroes
they-
was amazing.
Dude, their chicken tenders were so good and it was huge. Like it was just like a huge plate of food.
Yeah.
I really loved it. If you were part of the Santa Pub Crawl, I want you guys to call us in at
Please.
909-360-8330.
Share your favorite parts of the pub crawl
Yeah,
with us.
please do. Please call and share. If you're Jesse or Jose, if you're listening to us right now, we want to
Call
thank you guys.
in.
Call us and let us thank you for all your help and everything. I just really loved Worthington's. I ended up going back there after I was done with the
that's
pub
right. I
crawl.
remember.
I went back over there and just danced my ass off.
Nice.
Oh, it was so great. It was a beautiful night.
Well, I used our Lyft code
Oh, did
to
you?
get home. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Did it work?
It did, in fact, work. Instead of a $50 chunk, you get $5 off of 5 different rides.
Oh,
10 different
10 different rides.
okay.
So your first 10 rides, you get $5 off. That's how the $50 worked. Especially if you were a new user. So like
Yeah.
it cost me like $1 to get home,
Poo.
which is like way less.
That's awesome.
It's way less than
Are
I
you
would have
kidding
paid
me?
for in gas.
$1 to get home.
It's way less than I would have paid for like on the bus or by a taxi.
Mm-hmm.
And like literally, I stood out in front of Worthington's. I turned on my app. I got a driver within 2 minutes,
That's awesome.
and I got scooted on home within 4.
Oh, that's
it was
perfect.
so awesome.
That's great. So yeah, I wonder how many people actually did get to use the Lyft.
The Lyft code,
The Lyft code.
HHRIE.
Hashtag HHRIE.
Well, you didn't need the
We're gonna-
hashtag to add in
Oh,
for
you didn't?
the not for the code
Oh, okay.
to recognize us in all of your pictures.
Oh, okay.
You did need to use the hashtag HHRIE,
Oh,
and then that
okay.
would. It was actually trending for a good like 20 minutes
Oh,
during the
that's-
pub crawl.
That's
Was it really?
awesome.
Yes, it was. I checked Twitter, and we were actually trending for a good 20-30 minutes.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm so
I think it
glad
was at
that everyone
Worthington's.
was able to come out and celebrate with us. We had some really good Santas. I know that there was like an older gentleman who he pretty much had his arm around me the whole night.
He did. That's right. He was
Oh,
calling
yeah.
everybody. What was it? He was calling everybody a fake
Yeah.
because he was the
He
only
was the
Santa
original.
with actual
Yeah,
white
he did
beard.
He was
have
the
a real
only one
beard.
with a real beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a real white beard.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think he got farther than any of the other Santas that attempted that night.
Oh, I
we just
bet.
got a whole bunch of responses to us being on air right now
Oh,
from
nice.
Jerry.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
And he says, not a fan of the Scotty 2 Hottie Toddy. Sad
Yes.
I couldn't get out to Riverside. I'll give Scotty a white holiday.
Oh.
Where's my prize? Tacos. So much yellow snow drinking. And that all in order, in that order.
Nice.
That's yeah.
Did he at least use the hashtag HHRIE?
He might not have.
He needs to.
He might not have. I thought that was pretty damn funny though. I was okay with it. Now you're all seeing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I was not a fan of it either, so it's okay.
It was good though.
It was a good drink, though.
Yeah.
The name was a little fruity. That's all.
I am
I'm gonna
not
say it in a
fruity
nice
at
way.
all.
I'm gonna say that in a nice Scotty
All right,
too
fair
hottie
enough.
toddy.
All right. Thank you.
It's okay. Now everyone's like obsessed with their
You can just call me
Facebook
that.
right now.
Everybody's checking it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not because I'm still talking. You can still call me too hottie toddy. That's what you can call me. It's
Call you
fine.
too hottie
Is that
toddy.
what we're? Wait, no, I'm not okay with calling you that.
You're not okay with it?
Not calling you that. I'm not gonna call you too hotty toddy. No,
You should do that. Though.
I'm not gonna.
Why not?
No.
But
I
but
just,
I am.
no.
But
it
I am.
goes against like everything I stand for.
So, Brian, what was your favorite drink of the pub crawl?
Oh boy, there were so many. There were so.
I
You
know.
what?
It was like a lot of drinks.
I think I'm gonna say my favorite drink. I think I had a Moscow Mule in there somewhere.
Yeah, the spiced mule.
The spiced mule
No,
at Prohibition.
I had that one, and then I had an
you
actual
actually had a Moscow Mule
made with bitters, and I can't remember which one it was at. It was the Worthingtons or Heroes, because all of the drinks kind of blend together at that point.
That's true.
And
I can see that happening.
Well, like it was either that or it was the pitcher of cider. It was the gratification of having an entire pitcher to have with me.
Yeah.
And like I was able to top off everybody's drinks, like if they wanted one.
Yeah, or if they didn't want
Or if
one,
they
like
didn't
me,
want-
you
I
just fill
still-
my cup up.
Fair
Well,
enough.
you had an empty cup. I solved the problem.
That's true.
I
I should
buying
never have an
people
empty
drinks.
cup.
It was at that point I needed to hydrate, so I thought cider.
Yeah.
That's
That was
what I did.
probably
I
a
s-
wiser decision than what I made, which was to continue
Just
drinking.
keep drinking.
See,
gin
that's
tonic.
why I was smart. I was like, I have all this money for drinks. I'm just going to buy some of our patrons drinks for being cool.
There you go.
Or whatever
Yeah.
like that. And I was
Well,
like,
I mean-
oh my god, I'm out of
Oh.
money. I can't buy drinks. Ha
I
Yeah.
made some friends too. I made friends with a sexy Santa. She was a beautiful
Oh.
blonde, and she had this like velvet top on. It had all these little strappy things on the top, and I was like,
Oh, I saw her,
hey,
yeah.
How come I didn't get to be friends
Hey,
with her?
Santa. Ho, ho, ho.
I had 2 or 3 following me around most of the night.
Did
That was
you?
Pretty fun, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I wanted to do a shout out to Monique too, because she was an awesome Santa.
She helped out so
Monique
and
was
much.
amazing.
Just beautiful, just a beautiful person in
She
general.
was my pick for
Our
sex
mocha
She was an
princess.
awesome Santa, and she had a great wig, and she had perfect costume and everything, the whole thing. And she was taking pictures with everybody like crazy, and just total life of the party. She was my Santa spirit animal for
She
the
was
evening.
awesome.
She was everyone's Santa spirit animal. So that was really fun.
I enjoyed it. I made a lot of friends.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that I didn't know. There was a lot of people that showed up that I didn't expect to see.
Yeah.
There were friends of mine who I haven't seen in a good age,
Yes.
who have known other people around and shown up.
Yes.
They heard about it online. My good friend Joey, shout out to Joey, showed up, and we haven't seen each other in
Oh,
like 3
and
years.
Sue from Happy Hour Radio
Sue
IE
showed
showed
up,
up, and
that's
she
right.
brought
IE
some
Shine
friends
On.
too.
IE Shine On.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
what's
said
the name of
Happy
the
Hour.
publication?
It's she's from our show. Damn it, no. She's ours now, Sue.
Sue was there.
Yeah, Sue's ours. No, yeah. So she showed up like full Santa garb with the beard, and that was
She was
perfect.
wearing an adult onesie.
She had
Yeah.
a onesie on.
That was awesome.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
brought
it
a
was-
sexy Santa with her
It
too.
was a really good night. I really enjoyed it.
It was really fun.
And I'm looking forward to the
I
singles
am
one.
really looking forward to doing
Where all
another
the
one.
drink specials will be ordered as couples. You will
Oh,
have
we're
to
gonna-
find someone.
Yeah, we're gonna punish people.
But we're not going to be picky. You can be any couple.
Yeah.
I'm going to be picky.
We're not
Oh,
gonna be
hey,
judgmental.
equality, man.
Yeah.
Equality.
I'm going to be picky.
You can be picky if you want.
You can do
I
whatever you
might
want.
get like the most angry homophobe dude in the world and just put him with like a mega twink.
Yes.
And just see what happens.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I just be like, you two, you're pairs
You're
for the
pairs.
night. You're pairs
For the night.
Hi.
Matching wristbands.
Yeah, you get them once
Oh
pink,
yeah, and
once
I
ultra pink.
Candace had the freaking megaphone.
Oh, that's
and
right.
she was like going crazy with it, singing. She was singing
She
a
was
lot
singing,
of
she
carols
was.
in when we were outside and in the different bars and everything. I know I was just yelling at people. Okay, guys.
Alright, we're going to take our first break here at Happy Hour Radio IE. Keep listening to KaoticRadio.com. Up next, we're going to be focusing on our restaurants for
Comfort food.
comfort foods.
When the normal BS just won't do. KaoticRadio.com.
Welcome back to Happy Hour Radio IE, where we're going to talk about our favorite comfort foods this week.
And where to get them.
I'm pretty excited about this.
I am
I am
super
too.
excited.
So, we always change who's going to start this week. Who's going to start? Who's nominating who?
I'm going to nominate Scotty.
You
Yeah.
nominate me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because you usually end up going like third or last or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Kinda
And
true.
Scott's always
Since you
he's always
mentioned-
trailing behind.
Since you mentioned nominating, I figure,
Although Brian was our caboose for the whole
I
pub crawl.
was. Well, I had to make sure no Santa was left behind.
Yeah.
No
No,
Santa
you
left
did an excellent
behind.
job at
We
that.
have to. There's one caboose to this train, and it's me.
Yeah. You
I'm
were a
gonna make
perfect
sure.
you were a perfect Santa caboose.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It takes a lot of effort and work to be a caboose.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing Lucille's barbecue this
Lucille's
week.
barbecue. And
I
where do
think-
we find Lucille's?
I think that's a
in the
perfect
IE?
idea of comfort food. 'Cause
Lucille's
barbecue.
is in Rancho Cucamonga at the Victoria Gardens. There's also another one in Chino Hills.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a couple of them around. They're very early American Southern style look.
Okay.
They feature old soda food ads. They also show art and then busts of old jazz and soul musicians like Ray Charles,
Nice.
Count Basie, Nina Simone, B.B. King,
Mm.
all the old favorites. I enjoy them.
How?
Love it. I love it. I like everyone's like having their second cocktail now.
I had to do it. Yeah, I had to do it.
I know we all had to do
BB
it.
King. You mentioned BB King. You got to take a drink.
I know.
So they have
right?
the- so they have-
diabetes.
Yeah, they have their drink menu.
Sorry.
So
that
they've
was
got-
Wilford Brimley, not BB King.
BB King has diabetes.
They've got a pretty.
No.
They,
I saw him live.
That's true.
He does.
Isn't he dead?
I saw him live about.
he died.
I saw him live about.
We might want to Snopes that.
7 or
Don't
8
take our
years
word for it.
ago.
Yeah, he did.
And he sat down the whole show, but everyone else was standing.
Yeah.
And it was fucking amazing. It was amazing.
Oh, BB King's amazing. Plus,
Yeah.
but they play awesome stuff.
Right.
Yeah, they have a great radio station on all the time, which I think is their own radio station. I think it's a
Yeah.
corporate thing.
But anyway, segue.
Weirdly enough, they're also owned by Hops Hut. If anybody
Huh.
knows Hops Hut,
I don't know
that's
what
an
that
Orange
is.
County chain.
No.
I imagine Jabba the Hutt.
It's a very cool
Oh.
family restaurant, but I think it's fun. I just wanted to give them a quick mention.
know
Thank
Pizza
you
the
for
Hut.
opening Lucille's. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Lucille's. They're actually one of my favorite places. I think the first time when they first opened, I went with you, Scott.
Yes, you
and
did.
I ordered a mint julep without realizing what a mint julep was. It was just a lot of whiskey. It was a lot of it, and like they had to carry me out of there. It was lunch.
I might have eaten so much tri-tip that I threw up.
Yeah.
That might have happened.
That'll happen though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do have a pretty extensive drink menu. So beer, they have their own beers, which
Yeah.
is really cool. Definitely a lot of wine.
Yeah.
A lot of drink specials, i.e. like mules, spice rum punches, sangrias. But they also have a pretty extensive whiskey menu. Which
Do they
is-
now?
Yeah, they got the old fashioned. They do the whiskey daisy, and then they have a mint julep menu.
Nice.
Yes.
Menu. So there actually is a page dedicated in their drink menu, or at least there used to be, of mint juleps. And you can.
Wow.
They used to show about 10 different whiskeys, but they have about 25. So you can make just about any mint julep you can think of. I think the most expensive one was Booker's
Okay.
at one point, which is pretty cool, and that was about $10. Now, if you don't know
That's
a mint,
not bad for a drink.
no, it's not. But if you don't know what a mint julep is, it's just mint, simple syrup muddled in the bottom of the glass, and then packed to the top with ice, filled with whiskey. That's all it is. Best drink in the world, especially for barbecue.
Yes.
Now they do have a happy hour, and that's 3 to 7 Monday through Friday. Monday through
Through
It's
Friday?
Friday. Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
And then what's really cool about it is they do 9 p.m. to close happy hour 7 days a week.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty fun.
Nice.
Now that features 4 25 22-ounce domestics and then 5 25 22-ounce house beers. They also have other drink specials, so like the mixed drinks, I think it's $1 off Wells, and then they have their discounted specialty drinks. And then they also have discounted food like rib tips, burnt ends. So you can really just have a full experience only at happy hour. You don't ever have to go there during normal time, although I would suggest that you do. Because that would just be mean for me to be like, hey,
Well, do
don't
they
go there during any other hours.
Do they get super busy?
They do.
Okay.
They
So
do
you
get
want to
super
get there
busy.
early for happy hour.
Yeah, especially on nights. I would say probably 8 o'clock, probably after Wednesdays, you're going to see some waits, and then on the weekends, you're going to see some pretty major waits as well. But definitely, the food's where it's at, guys. I really think the food is where it's at. Obviously, it's barbecue. even though the fried chicken and gravy's pretty awesome,
Right.
barbecue is the way to go. My suggestion for you guys, the 2-meat platter. It's always
There's
about
two
the
meats on the platter.
You get the 2-meat barbecue platter, and you're set. That's all
Okay.
you need. You get 2-meat platter, you get 2 sides, you have a drink, you get the biscuits.
Oh, you got to
Because
get
you
the
get
biscuits.
unlimited-
I
you get
love the
unlimited
biscuits and
biscuits.
apple butter.
Biscuits are comfort
Oh,
food.
yeah.
You got to have biscuits.
Oh, yeah, because you got the biscuits and apple butter, which is amazing.
I think it's a perfect idea of comfort food. Barbecue, collard greens, biscuits and apple butter, mac and cheese, like all the things that when I think of comfort food, that's exactly what I think of. Mostly like Southern stuff is what I think of when I think of comfort
absolutely.
food. And just because it is like most of it is rich, it has a lot of flavor to it, you know. I love those kinds of things. It usually has like ham.
Nice.
I think ham is a comforting thing.
Now, see what I see. They don't actually. I don't think they do ham, or I think they have ham as a specialty holiday.
Maybe.
Yeah.
but they don't normally serve it.
Yeah.
But see, for me, when I get the 2-meat platter, I like to go burn ends and hot links
Okay.
Ooh.
with mac and cheese and barbecue beans.
That's not a bad way to
Now
go.
that's
sounds
my
awesome.
mainstay. That's my ribs sticking. I need to make sure my pants don't fit right after I
Yes.
leave, kind of meal.
Right.
But if I'm going light, if I'm feeling like a light meal there, I still get the 2-meat platter.
Of course you do.
I still do that, but I go with pulled pork and tri-tip
Right.
with corn on the cob
that's
and
way
garlic
lighter.
mash.
Oh man.
Well, it is because I got corn on the cob. I got a veggie.
You got a vegetable.
Yeah.
I got
Right.
a veggie, right? So corn on the cob
my
and garlic
God.
mash. So it's definitely a place where you can eat, drink, and be merry all year round. I mean,
Okay.
because you've got the whiskeys, you've got all the different barbecues, and I didn't even mention them all. They got the half chickens, the beef ribs, the St. Louis ribs, the baby backs. They've got them all,
Nice.
and they've
Yeah.
got all the different sauces. The Memphis, which is that vinegary
Yeah,
thin
yeah, yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
They've got the spicy, and they've got the sweet original.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
You know what I really like? My favorite thing from there is actually just their barbecue chicken salad,
Oh, okay.
and
It
it's
is
so
really good.
And it has like corn and black beans and cheese, and
It's not a bad salad.
it's so good. It's like seriously, and it's a huge salad on top of it too. So it really is like a whole filling meal.
I think my favorite name for a dish they have there is the jambalaya mio mai.
Wait, that's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh yeah,
Jambalaya?
and they
I
do
love me some
and they
jambalaya.
do
I've never
ask
had
you, do you want it hot?
And
They
you
ask you.
always have to say yes.
Well, no, because you can ask for yes, hell yes, or make it as spicy as humanly handled.
Oh,
So
Oh,
you can
shit.
you can get it as painful as you want it.
nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I love it. And they do have cornbread there now.
Oh,
And it's the good
wait.
cornbread that actually has the corn baked into it, so you get chunks of corn while
I
you're
love
eating
cornbread.
that shit. And they do have the cheesy grits. They got the cheesy grits. I love cheesy grits. She's looking at me. She gave me this look like, why are you talking about grits that much?
It's not fair.
'Cause I
wanna
love
eat-
grits.
I want to eat it right now.
I love
haven't
grits.
Eaten anything yet?
It's amazing.
I literally woke up moments before this show.
Because you do work nights.
Right,
do.
I've been
I
up
do.
since 5.
All right. Well, since every time we do start, we tend to go counterclockwise.
All right.
We're going to go to
Uh-huh.
Melissa.
Oh,
Okay.
It looks like you're up next.
So I'm going to talk about September's.
Are you now?
Yes, because when I think of comfort food, the first thing on my mind is huge portions of it because
okay.
I want to eat a lot of that. So September's is in Rancho Cucamonga. It's off of Haven and Lemon,
That's right. Just north of the 210.
just north of the 210 freeway. Candace is texting me right now saying, sorry, comfort food equals stretchy pants. And
That's
that
true. That's
is
absolutely
so
true.
And I wore stretchy pants for a purpose when we went there. Now, we've been to September's several times, and I've had a variety of things there. But this last week I went and I was like, okay, comfort food. What could I order? And pretty much everything on their menu is
Everything.
comforting.
Does count.
But I got a sloppy Joe with mac and cheese on the
That
side.
I think I saw a
And
picture of that.
It was it is. It's on our Instagram.
Nice.
HHRIE or Happy Hour Radio IE on Instagram. You can check out pictures, and we try to post pictures of places when we go somewhere and we see something spectacular or eat or drink something spectacular. We try to put it on there so that you guys can see what we're doing and know
And
where to
where we're
go
at.
to find this. So I got the. They had margaritas. It was Monday, so we had $3 margaritas, which
Excellent.
were perfect. I mean, I don't even normally like blended margaritas,
Mm-hmm.
but Candace got a couple of those, and they were actually really good. So You know, and just like the right amount of strength too. It's like not because
perfect.
normally they're watered down when they're blended.
Sometimes
you know?
they can
so
be.
yeah, it can be. So this was actually really, really good. And then so I got a sloppy Joe, and it was the biggest sandwich I've ever seen in my life. Now I know Brian got a sandwich.
Oh my God! The last time I was there, I got the Italian Hero sandwich.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, that thing was like a foot long and a foot high.
Oh,
yeah. It
And I could
seriously
only
was
eat
a
half
foot
of
high.
it.
It was a foot high. Candace and I split a half of a sandwich, and I still had another whole half. Like I had a half a
take home,
sandwich,
yeah.
and I split that another time.
I gotta say, September's depressed me recently.
Did it?
Why?
I went there over the weekend,
Did you know?
and I said, I want the braised short ribs. You give me short ribs. And I was all excited about it. I'm like, man, I'm going to get some short ribs. And I ordered wings while I was waiting for my short ribs. I was like,
Their wings are like
I was like,
huge,
I'm going to
too.
get disgusting. I'm going to have just a most disgusting food I
You're gonna-
possibly
you're gonna
can.
have
I
to
want
wear a bib.
rib stick in food. And they came back after like 20 minutes, and they were like, we're not going to have short ribs for 2 hours.
Oh.
And I was like, you guys, man.
But good things take time.
No,
They
so you
do.
know
They
what
do
I
a
did
really
get?
good chili verde too,
you,
though.
That means you know that when they put short ribs in,
It's
they
amazing.
cook them for at least 2 hours.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Like-
I got the chicken and waffle sandwich.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with
Dude,
that.
everything there is so good. Candace, like, she seriously, she ate some of the mac and cheese and she almost started crying. She's like, this tastes like my childhood. Like, this is my grandma's mac and cheese right here. And that's what I think of when I think of comfort food.
Comfort food?
I'm thinking of things that your grandma would make or things that you always had at home when you were growing up.
Like
And,
Axl Rose is singing Sweet Child of Mine, like right to you.
I prefer November Rain, but you know.
okay.
But I know the last time we went to, we got the smothered wet fries, and they had like that tasso gravy and ham on it, and it
there's
was
two
so
kinds
good.
you can get. You can get the chili verde.
Yes.
And you can get the white gravy with the
Oh,
tasso
no.
ham.
No.
Yeah.
And the white gravy with the tasso ham.
Why
is like
would
the
you get anything
Well,
else?
because it's
Yeah.
not gravy. It's like they call it gravy, but it's
Oh,
it's
it was
fucking
so
cheese
good.
sauce.
It was so good.
It was
It's
so
cheese
good.
sauce.
It was so good though.
It
It
is
was
so
awesome.
amazing.
Oh.
And then I got the boneless buffalo wings.
I thought you
those are
boned
good.
in.
Dude,
you get the
I
Asian
know I
barbecue
normally
ones?
am bone.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
all
You
about
went,
the bone
you
in.
went on this like 2-hour rant about boning in.
Well,
You got Asian barbecue, right?
I haven't been bone in a minute.
Oh.
Bone.
It's been a long time
I
since I
haven't
got
seen a
bone in.
wiener in a minute.
Yeah.
That's-
Hey! No, I'm talking about wings here. Okay,
Talk
you,
about
you
wings.
keep it to yourself. Keeping it classy. No, but I did get the boneless wings though, and it was seriously like 8 huge chicken tenders. Like that was their
Nice.
boneless wings. I was like, oh,
Well,
that's a lot more than I signed up for.
And I dig that they're not caked in batter.
Yes.
So like normally when you get boneless chicken wings, it's like
It's
super
just all
thick.
breading, and
Yeah.
it's not any chicken.
And this is basically like they just sort of doused it in flour really quick, and then they deep
Yes.
fry the tender.
Right.
So
it
it's
was
basically
perfect.
chicken.
It was
Nice.
perfect. That sloppy Joe though was so freaking good. It was the best sloppy Joe I've had. It blows manwich out of the water.
Wow.
See, and I hate
My
sloppy joe, so I might have to try that
my
one.
manwich.
My manwich.
I love the Futurama reference.
You know what's weird is they also have a pretty good healthy option. I like their seared ahi.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I
and their
gotta be
Cobb
honest.
salad is really good too. And it's like all their Cobb salad is cool because it comes on this really long plate, and so like all of the food, all of the like toppings are like separated in like rows, and so it's like really pretty presentation, and it was really good.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I had a
Alright.
great time. I love Septembers. They, you know,
I like
and when
them
you
too.
go
They're-
into, so
yeah.
like they have like a side with like low tables and like stuff lower to the ground, and then on the right hand side of the restaurant is all like high tops, bar stools, and then they have a big like U-shaped bar. They in the corner they have live bands. I mean, the people
do.
there are always really chill. I see a huge variety of people there,
And
young
it's
and
always
old.
packed.
It is usually pretty busy. I mean, we walked in and sat down on a Monday night and had no problem.
Oh, okay.
But they really do get kind of
They
busy.
do get busy.
Yeah.
Especially
I
on a
remember
Thursday night.
sometimes-
That's
Yeah,
the
Thursday
Thursday night
nights.
actually gets really busy
Like
too
right
because we'll
around
go after our
8:30?
show.
Yeah.
And it gets a little busy there sometimes.
It might.
So, but it's still worth it though. And then they serve their beer that you can get like a regular size, or they can serve it in the
32-ounce
challenge.
goblet.
Yeah, the goblets or the
And
chalice
they do
of
tap.
beer.
They do tap takeovers. They definitely
Yes.
do those. I mean, I think the last one was a Budweiser keep the goblet kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
They have a huge variety of beer. And I don't know. I really like what they did with the place. And the waitress was super funny, and she was so sweet. And we were giving her a hard time. We're like, "Oh, did you cook all this yourself?" And she's like, "Of course I did." You know. And we're like, "You're the best cook ever. We love you. You know, you're awesome." So
Nice.
yeah, it was a great place to go, and you can bring your family. And I think that's a part that we might have missed on with our other with the ones we talked about so far.
Is family place,
because it is a good family place, and that's what our focus is around the holidays. A lot of people have family visiting, and so you need a place that you can all go to, and that you can still like kind of get a little toss to deal with your family, but at the same time feed everybody and hope that they just shut up.
Right. You know, I think that might be a good theme for a show in the future, is to do a place not to take your family. Like, I need time
by
on
myself.
my own.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'm always alone. So,
like after the holiday. No, like after the holidays.
Like right after
shitload
Christmas.
of time
I'm
with
so
family.
lonely.
Like the 27th of December.
No, like January 2nd. Like I've spent New Year's Eve, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all this shit with my family. It's time.
It's time to pamper. It's
time for
Daddy.
me to kick loose and have a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
I have Jerry texting me here, one of our friends, and he's listening to the show right now on the Kaotic
You should
Radio
call
app.
in.
I know I told him that too, but he's saying the meat cellar near Claremont Craft Ales in downtown Claremont, they have a poutine, and he said that it is so good, and that's his idea of comfort food.
Okay.
I'll be
So
honest. No,
if
you know
you
what?
guys don't want, I mean, we would prefer it if you call us at 909-360-8330. But if you can't call us,
text me.
you can always put it on our Facebook page. Send us a message on Facebook right now, and we'll give you a shout out on the air, and tell us what your favorite comfort food is, or where you like to take your family when they're visiting for the holidays, that you can get some good grub and some drinks.
Yeah. And Jerry, I would say if you want to have a good poutine that's not in Claremont, you can go to Slater's 50/50.
Yeah.
And they have a really solid poutine. And
or you can just go get the wet gravy fries at at September's. No, you can go to September's and get the wet fries there, because they're freaking bomb.
Or you can go to the Hat if you just want to be quick, and you can get a mound of fries inside of 2 drink containers.
Yeah, right.
And
Oh my
that will
God.
come smothered in gravy or chili, whichever you prefer, depending on how quick you want your heart attack to come. Gravy takes a little bit longer. It's a little slow because it's a little thinner than chili.
I want to enjoy my death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out.
Either way, they're
gravy
effing
deep.
delicious.
They
You can
are.
get gravy fries smothered in cheddar, and that's life.
That is
Yeah.
life.
That's all that is.
It
That
is.
actually explains life.
Gravy covered fries.
Yes.
explains
Gravy
life.
and cheese smothered fries explains life.
Yeah, I can
agree.
agree with that.
I'm gonna
It
go ahead
truly
and-
does. Yeah,
Yeah.
you work,
Agree to
you make
agree.
money, you eat your gravy fries, you go in the ground.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
what you do.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
That works for
Fair enough.
I like it.
So Brian, where is your pick this week?
Well, I went a little off the beaten path this week.
Okay.
Nestled in the the western part of Moreno Valley
Okay.
is a nice little place called Hogs. Hogs. Hogggs.
Hogs.
It's right off of Frederick Street.
Barbecue place?
Kind of. He prefaces it as a gourmet grill.
Does he
Ah.
really?
Yes, he does. The owner is really cool, and
That's
he's there
really
almost
funny.
every
It's
day.
called Hogs.
Hogs Gourmet Grill. There's a little picture of a pig out front, and it's nestled in the back of the shopping center on Frederick. So you
I
gotta
like
go.
where he's going with this.
You gotta go in. It's like right next to Polly's Pies, behind the Bevmo.
There's still a Polly's Pies?
There is a Polly Pies
Wow.
over there. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's right there, and it's a wonderful place called Hogs. Now, what I did when I went in there is I took a look at the menu and I went,
Because
like
it's all
there was-
poke.
everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. They have sausages.
Everything
they have
is porksome.
hamburgers. They have hot dogs. They have jumbo hot wings. Now these hot wings are like turkey legs.
Oh
They're
God.
huge,
What?
and they're deep fried, and they're not sauced. So it's
Oh.
all in the batter, and he batters them all on site. So you
Really?
can get mild hot wings or Inferno hot wings,
Oh God.
And there's no sauce.
but there's no sauce, so it's
They're
all
dry.
baked in.
Does he give you
Ah.
sauce to dip them in?
You can dip them in the barbecue sauces that he has. He's got like sweet mustard sauce. He's got all sorts of different sauces that you can dip them in. But the Inferno part is in the batter,
Nice.
so that he doesn't have to worry about saucing the wings because it's already cooked into the juicy.
That's
wing
kind of
goodness.
cool.
That
I like
sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah.
to try something
They're
because that's really
amazing.
different.
And it's a really good mix of batter to chicken. Like it's not too much one or the other. It's a perfect mix of both.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how he does it. He's got to be some sort of sorcerer.
Yeah.
He's a sorcerer.
He's a sorcerer. But get this right. For their sausages, they have Polish sausages, Italian, bratwursts, Portuguese, Hawaiian sausages, Cajun sausages, Andalou sausages, and Hungarian sausages.
Ooh, Hungarian.
And all of these are literally like at least a foot long. that you get.
I'm gonna need to go there.
Okay.
Hashtag bonin.
Their sandwiches. He has pulled pork, pulled chicken, barbecue beef, chipotle barbecue beef, tri-tip, turkey sandwiches, and all of these are like slow cooked pulled chicken.
They're barbecue, right?
Yes.
Right. Just call it.
Well, he's got a grill too. He does hamburgers.
Yeah, but I officially love this place, but call it a barbecue.
It is a barbecue joint.
Call it a barbecue joint.
It is a barbecue joint.
Just make Scott
He's
happy
got-
and call it a
look,
damn
listen,
barbecue joint.
You can get a plate of ribs
I'm gonna call it a
and a
gourmet
burger
grill.
if you want a plate of ribs and a burger.
I
You
will
can
take
get-
barbecue grill.
I'm gonna do that.
You can get French fries as a side, or potato salad, baked beans, pasta salad. They have sweet white corn. You can get onion rings.
That sounds good.
You can get chili cheese fries, or if you're a little more daring, like I was, you can get hog fries.
What are hog fries?
What are hog fries?
Now, hog
sounds
fries
freaking good.
take
Have
chili
pulled
cheese
pork on 'em.
fries. They take chili cheese fries to a different level. He adds jalapenos and a sausage of your choice to the top of chili cheese fries. So you can pick any one of those sausages that I mentioned. Like you can get a giant Polish sausage chopped up and put on top of your chili cheese fries.
That's insane.
In addition to your meal,
That's insane.
they've got the regular.
Oh wait, this is a side.
This is a side that you can just get.
Is it a ridiculously
It is
sized
a ridiculously sized side.
So it's a dinner on its own.
You could eat it on your own if you really wanted to.
Okay.
But like, there's so many things you can get. You can literally get a beef, chicken, and pork plate. Beef, chicken, and pork. So you get all three meats.
Mm-hmm.
You can get two sides with that. So you can get any of those sides that I mentioned, including the hog fries. Literally, you could spend all day just eating in this place. They have any kind of food. Like, it's all comfort food. And I enjoyed every minute that I was there.
Do they serve alcohol?
They sure do. Thank you for asking. He does have bottled. It's all bottled, so
Okay.
he doesn't have anything on draft.
Okay.
But he's got imported and domestic beers.
Okay.
So, like when I was there, I actually found some Johnny Appleseed that he had there, which is a cider that is made.
Oh.
It's wonderful. It's so good cold. But he had Longboard.
Mm-hmm.
He had Stella.
Mm-hmm.
He had some Coronas. He had Dos Equis.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had some Lagunitas
Okay.
while he was there.
Oh, so he has some good variety.
And he's also got red and white wines available.
Oh.
Red
I
and
like
white.
it.
Red and white
So
wines.
what kind of is it a big place or is
It's
it?
I want to say it's a medium-sized place. It's a
Okay.
really nice place to go for lunch. Like if you go there during lunch, you're gonna wait a bit
Okay.
because he does make all the food like fresh to order as he can.
Yeah.
Like if he runs out of tri-tip, he's got to go smoke some more tri-tip.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna eat there early. If you're a veteran or if you're armed services or any kind of uniformed officer, they serve you in the
Yeah.
restaurant.
Oh.
You don't have to normally like all the rest of us normal folk. We got to go up to the counter when they call our number and they ring the bell.
Yeah.
If you're any of those that I mentioned before, armed service, veteran, anything like that, they actually will let you sit down and they'll serve you there.
Oh, that's
that's
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Mostly because they're right next to March Air Force Base, I'm assuming. But it
yeah.
gets really full. It
Yeah.
gets really full around lunchtime.
Well,
my
it
So-
dad
sounds
worked in
like
Vietnam.
Get
Yeah.
that or that.
yeah, it sounds like a
but
really
he's
good
really
place.
cool. He's like the owner is really nice and he's really down to earth and really cool. They're never really too pushy about if you don't know what you want to order, they'll suggest things to you like, oh hey, have you tried this? Have you tried that?
Yeah.
He's got 3 different type of barbecue sauces that he makes on site. There's a regular, a messy, and then a super hot sauce.
So the messy, I'm assuming, is a mop sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
They don't have napkins anywhere in the place. They've got rolls of paper towels
That's
sitting
good.
at
Solid idea.
every single table.
Yeah, that's what you need
Yep.
in those kind of places.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
This place is so good.
I
And,
love mom and pop restaurants.
It was.
That's
I
some
knew
of
it
my
was-
favorite stuff ever.
I knew it was super legit as soon as he offered me potato salad. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, yep, I want
Yep.
that. That's what I want.
Yep.
I want hog fries and potato salad and corn and ribs, and I'll take 2 of those burgers.
Yeah.
He does the hog burger, which is
You took 2 burgers.
Well, there was a double hog. So they have their hog burger, which is a regular burger with everything on it.
Okay.
And then the double burger has another patty.
Right.
And then if you want to get really tricky, you can get the quad hog,
Yeah.
which is 4 patties and 4 cheeses.
Oh my
With
God.
all that.
So that's what
and
I
if
would
you
get.
finish that while you're there, he takes your picture and it goes on the wall.
So that's what I would get because I order 4x4s
Yep.
at In-N-Out all the time.
This is a little bit bigger than a 4x4. These are I
Okay.
want to say these are I want to say either quarter or half pound patties.
So just to be fair,
These
I
are
only
huge.
I only order 4x4s because they stopped serving 6x6s.
Right.
So let's just
Yeah.
She's giving me a disgusting look.
I'm just,
You
I'm,
could- you
I'm
know
just
what? No,
amazed at how much
We can
food
go
he
there.
can
We'll
shove
go
into
there,
his fat
and
ass.
we'll get the hog. We'll do the hog burger challenge, the quad hog challenge,
I'm down with that.
and we'll get our pictures taken, and we'll get them put on the wall.
Because side note,
Yeah.
I'm 150 pounds of burn and love. That's what I am
I
right
bet
now.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what I am.
Oh my God. I kind of want to take this challenge, even though I know there's no way I will ever
Field
succeed.
trip.
First
But-
annual annual
happy hour
happy
radio
hour field trip.
IE.
eating
Broadcasting
challenge.
live
Yeah, right.
from
Eating
Hogs
challenge.
and-
Yeah, right. Oh
I
my
don't-
God.
I don't know if
Can we
it's
do
actually
that?
in
Can
Moreno Valley or
we can
Riverside,
do
but
like
I
a
think it's
Facebook
Moreno
Live
Valley.
thing with this. I think.
Oh, we
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
could.
I have a feeling we could do this. You can
Oh,
watch
yeah.
everybody
We'll get
shove
Jose.
burgers
We'll
in
get
their
Jose to
face.
come down and he'll film it for
I
you.
feel like people
Yes.
would get
Or
grossed out
Jesse.
after the first 5 minutes of just like look at those
Watching
pigs.
us.
Look at those fat pigs.
Look at these disgusting people right now shoving their face with hog burger and hog fries.
It was. Let me tell you, like I get lunch there. Once I found the place, I try to get lunch there like once a month, twice a month, and it's so deliciously good. Like, and it's so worth it. The prices aren't even like it's great money for the value. It's great food for the value.
Fair
That's
enough.
good.
It's not wallet busting. Like, you can easily go in there and spend $5 for lunch and get completely full.
That's really good. I know. I think I forgot to mention that because like September's, their food, like it can be a little bit more. I want to say like some stuff can be up to like $14.
Right. Like the big pasta plates.
But I mean the plates are so huge. I mean you really get at least
get exactly
two
what you're
or
paying
3
for.
meals. Like
And-
you're getting a lot of food for the cost.
And I yet again am the priciest of them all,
Yeah.
with
Of
the
course
2
you
meat
are.
plate at least $19.95, if not $21.95.
yeah, but it's still really
It's
worth
still a
it though,
shitload
'cause
of
the
food.
quality
Right.
is great. And yes, their food is huge too at Lucille's. And
Yes.
I like the quality of it, and you're paying for the atmosphere as well.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I totally am on board with that. It's just I like that we have a variety. I like that we all kind of went like Southern style with stuff because
Well, that's what I
That's
think of
when I
when I
think
went
of
to
comfort food.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to like a nice slow cooked barbecue.
yeah.
That I didn't have to.
Yes.
that I didn't have to
Except for
prep.
Candace. Candace did not go Southern with
That's
her
right,
choice,
she
which
didn't.
I am going to cover.
That's true. So Candace unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but she was going to talk about Vince's Spaghetti.
She was.
Yeah, and
And
I know
Vince's
that's
Spaghetti-
a great place for her.
Now, they are cheap on price, but not cheap on quality.
Oh.
That's for damn sure.
Oh.
So first off, I just want to throw a shout out to the fact that on their beverage menu, they have wines featured by all local wineries. So it's
Right.
Magdalena and San Antonio Winery.
Perfect.
Which I'm really happy about. So they offer the Chianti, the Burgundy, and the Chablis from San Antonio Winery.
Right.
Which I think is fantastic. Now, it's a really cool old world atmosphere. So it's very much like if you went to an Italian restaurant from Goodfellas.
Okay.
So basically, think Scorsese film Italian restaurant.
Yes.
That's kind of what you're getting. It's
just
dark
take
wood.
the cannoli.
Yeah, it's dark wood, dimly lit. There's a little bit of stained glass in there, if I remember
Probably some
right.
kind of shady
yeah.
deal going on in the back.
It's all kind of got that like glass that you can't really see out of, but it lets light
They have the
in
Chianti bottle
sometimes.
with the candle in it.
Yeah, it's got the
Nice.
wicker basket on the Chianti bottle, absolutely. And they don't offer a lot of variety.
well, that's
Now, I
okay.
will say that, which I love. They keep it simple, so you can get mastacholi,
Right.
you can get spaghetti,
Okay.
and you can get either with meat sauce, red sauce, or butter and garlic.
Huh.
That's it.
Butter and garlic.
That is it. That is all you can get.
It's like-
Now their
it's like
dinners,
In-N-Out.
awesome.
yeah, their dinners average anywhere between $9 and $13. That's super cheap,
Yeah.
and I love that. You can also, I take that back. You can also get mastazania,
Ooh.
so you can get mastacholi made into a lasagna,
Right.
Which is pretty cool. Now,
What?
here's where your bravery lies.
Oh.
So the portions come in half or full.
Okay.
A half portion you're probably going to take home by yourself,
Gotcha.
regardless. A full portion is I'm trying to die.
I want to feed my whole family.
That's all
with
this
one
is.
plate.
No. If you order that on your own, you're trying to die.
Okay.
That's all you're doing. Now, you can get it with or without cheese.
Oh.
Again, this is also a bravery factor. Because if you order it with cheese, they put 2 cups of mozzarella on top of
Oh Lord.
your pasta. And you can get it baked or not. So you can get it melted or just raw cheese on top of your plate,
Oh my god.
which is pretty epic.
I'm having a cheese gasm
I know.
right now.
And then you can get either garlic bread or cheese bread, which is pretty cool. It's just a full roll.
yeah.
Full rolls just baked with cheese and garlic and all that
Yes.
stuff. It's ridiculous.
I want that now.
Yeah, it's amazing. I
now,
love it so
please.
much.
Garlic bread.
Yeah, you get the garlic or cheese roll topped with provolone cheese, mastacholi or a half order spaghetti, and then you get soup and salad.
I think
That's your dinner.
Candace wanted to bring up the fact that they also have gluten-free options.
They do a gluten-free pasta. That's something
And she said they
do.
have a gluten-free bread as well, I think.
Oh, my.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is something
So
special.
she wanted to bring that up. So I think that's awesome because we were talking. She's texting me baked on cheese exclamation
They do
point.
baked on cheese. Now, I will say this. There are two things also that I haven't mentioned. One, they're meatballs. The meatballs are epic. So you get the meatballs separately. They're gigantic. They're basically the size of, I would say, a collegiate,
softball?
a collegiate women's regulation softball. That's what I would say. Specifically.
Not the IOCs.
Yeah, no,
Not
specifically collegiate women's.
collegiate
Yes.
women's softball.
Yeah, so they're ridiculous, and you can order that along with your giant amount of pasta.
Nice. And does it come with like one meatball or like 9?
No, I think you get one.
Okay,
Because that's all you need because you can cut it in 9s and it's okay. But they also do sandwiches. They do the meatball sandwich, which is stupid because you can get 3 of those giant meatballs in a roll.
That sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah, and then they do the French dip. Now, the French dip is not offered normally in dinner, so you can't get like roast beef or anything like that. But they do a French dip sandwich, and you get that on the toasted garlic roll, which is pretty ridiculous. Or the cheese roll for, and I quote by them, a revelation in taste. A revelation in taste. And then you can also add shredded provolone, and you can put it on gluten-free bread. Super cool stuff.
That sounds so awesome. I don't think I've ever been to Vince's.
That's
No, I
sad.
think maybe one time, but it was like 10 years ago or something crazy.
You need to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
That sounds
I know I've never
awesome.
been there.
So I'm gonna go ahead
I
and
love
say
Italian
something
food.
Candace didn't mention. They have gluten-free cake as well. They do gluten-free cakes, but most of their desserts are spumoni, vanilla, Rocky Road, and sherbet.
Now, do they serve their spumoni traditional?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. You get it in the little metal cup.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
meant with
awesome.
the amaretto float.
No, they don't do that. No, because they give it to kids. It's a family atmosphere. We're going family atmosphere this week,
I'm
people.
just double checking. I didn't know.
That's
Now-
awesome.
So, but
I think, and it definitely is a good place to bring the family. I think everyone can enjoy Italian food.
do.
I mean, it fits every family.
Yeah,
As far as
exactly.
I'm concerned, I feel like no one can complain about that.
and they do the vegetable beef soup, which is always really good. I'm happy about
Oh,
that.
Jerry's asking us if it's the Holt location or the Rancho location. So
there
Ontario
is
or
so there is
Rancho?
one on Foothill and just before Grove. So
Yeah.
basically, it's still Rancho Cucamonga. Then there's another one that's just west of Mountain on Holt Boulevard. Now that's the original one, and that one's actually pretty cool. So you go in there and like right in the lobby and stuff, it's all like pastel blue with palm trees painted on the walls and stuff. And it's the original building. It hasn't been changed for 60 or 70 years. It's pretty awesome.
That's so cool.
So you walk in there and you're like, am I going to have a great meal or get shot? I don't know which one.
Am I here to make a deal?
Yeah.
I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
You're part of the family.
All right, and we're gonna take our second break. When we come back, we're gonna go over some events from IE Shine On, and we're gonna view our picks for this week. Keep listening to Happy Hour Radio IE. We're on KaoticRadio.com.
No BS just won't do. KaoticRadio.com.
Welcome back to Happy Hour Radio YE. I am still not the voice in the box, B.
Where are you,
still
B?
not here. But we are going to talk about some special events from IE Shine On. Hopefully Sue comes in. If not, we will cover for her.
That's right, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I wanted to start off by giving a big, huge
shout out.
thank you to the bars and restaurants in downtown Riverside.
So we're thinking Prohibition.
that helped us with our Santa pub crawl. Yes,
Prohibition. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
side patios and your drink specials.
Yes, I love Prohibition. I think they're awesome. I love what they have going on there. The whole 1920s theme, the classic cocktails that they
So
have.
crafty.
Their food is awesome. I can't say enough good things about them. And they really did so much
Thanking
to us.
Lake Alice for the Island Breeze.
Yes.
And the use of their
Upstairs
balcony.
Yes.
I'm going to call it their
and the
mezzanine.
warmest welcome that
I
we
was
could
gonna
have
go with
ever
the loft.
received. I loved Lake Alice. It's a huge space. If you haven't been there, they have pool tables just everywhere.
That's right.
Which is like, if I had time to play a game, I would have. But, we were
busy running that thing.
Yeah, we were busy running the pub
have
crawl.
the pinballs and the pool tables
Yeah, they
and all
have
the things.
And all the
everything.
cool things for you to play
That
with.
was a little Cosby-ish.
That was a little weird, Scott, but but Lake Alice is not weird and or Cosby-ish.
Yeah, definitely. No, you're
they are not Cosby-ish.
You will not get Quaaludes in your cocktail.
Yeah, no. They make excellent drinks there. I know the bartender that I went to was so friendly and awesome
Absolutely.
and made a really good drink for me. And
Now,
I
if they do
appreciated
have
it.
a Jello pudding shot,
No
We're
pudding
going to
shot.
thank
Stop it.
Worthington's
Yes.
for their yellow snow, their $10 pitchers, and their awesome Christmas dance music.
Yes.
Which I was not expecting.
I love that too. And I love how, you walk in and like the first part is like this, is like the bar is kind of like long and narrow.
Kind of.
But then they have a whole second room that's just
Yeah.
all straight dance floor. And they have the little stage where the DJs are on. And so they really did something special for us. We didn't expect that at all.
No.
And it was awesome. And they were very accommodating and wonderful. And then I want to thank Heroes as well.
Heroes for giving us the back balcony. Or
The
no,
back patio.
Patio.
Back patio.
They had the
Yeah.
heaters
Drunk
out
bastard.
for
Full food
us.
service.
They had all of the best food that we could ask for the hungry, drunken Santas.
That's right.
They had bartenders for us. They had all the different drink specials for us. So I want to say thank you, everybody who helped us with this pub crawl and were a part of it. And if you came out and celebrated with us, thank you.
Well, we've got a special surprise treat for you. It's a big surprise. We got Sue from IE Shine On,
Hey!
Yes.
who's called in for us. Sue, you're on with us now at Happy Hour Radio IE.
Oh, we got to turn her mic up, though, I think.
You might have to undo it too.
There we go.
You there, Sue?
Hi, Sue.
Hi guys, how are you?
It's
Good.
our
How are
favorite
you
Santa
doing?
in a onesie.
Yeah. We loved your pajamas, your Santa onesie at the pub crawl. It was awesome.
Thank you. It was such a great event. So I hope everything, I left a little early, but I hope everything ended really well.
Oh, yeah. We all had a great time. And we were just talking about how everybody ended at Heroes. And
Yeah.
everyone was ordering giant plates of nachos and
It was amazing.
getting shots and just having a great time. And so we really enjoyed We're really glad that you were able to come out and join us, too. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have lots of stuff planned in the future. So I know we have a couple weeks till Christmas, and I know that IE Shine On has their weekend event guide out because I'm looking at it right now. And so you guys have a lot of stuff coming up this weekend still.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a holiday explosion. I think we have like over 70 events happening this weekend that we can gather. So.
Holy schmow.
That's awesome.
I know.
So if you guys want to check this out, go to ieshineon.com, and they have their weekend events guide or the weekend fun guide, and you can see all the events that are coming up for this weekend. You guys pretty much release it every Thursday so that you can have a day to prepare for the weekend and make sure you have everything that you need.
That's right. But what do you got for us, Sue? What do you have for us?
So we've got a couple great boozy events that are happening this weekend.
Yes.
So,
That's right up my alley. How
Yes.
did you know?
So this Saturday is the Free Ugly Sweater Party at J. Riley Distillery in Redlands. And if you, I know, doesn't that sound like fun? And it's,
I am literally
my
dancing in my
God.
seat right now.
We're doing that. We're doing that thing.
so that's a fantastic way to just go there with your ugly sweater, enjoy some craft whiskeys and some bourbon, and they're going to have a photo booth so that you definitely want to capture those memories.
So you can get totally drunk and then take pictures in your ugly sweater.
Exactly.
That sounds perfect for happy hour radio, IE. I think Brian put both fists in the air and just was like, yes. This is happening.
That's too good.
So another great event that's happening in Redlands that you could maybe just start at this one or end at this one is happening at Hangar 24. They're having their Puga Fest. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
correct me.
For Pugachev's Cobra.
Yeah.
They're releasing that.
And so that's happening from 1:30 to about midnight. And that's the release of the Pugachev Royale 2016. That's one of them. And then Pugachev Cobra 2016. And then...
See, now you got Scott
Now
excited.
you got Scott raising his fist in the air. Everybody's like losing their stuff over here.
Pugachev's Royale. That's amazing.
In the microphone, please.
I don't want to because I was screaming.
What else do you got for us?
So we've got also a lot of other great events. There's one happening at Last Name Brewery. That's another ugly sweater party that's happening in Last Name Brewery in Upland.
Yes.
So that should be a lot of fun, too. That's from noon to 10 p.m., live music, ugly sweaters, limited edition holiday glasses. So all kinds of holiday festivities happening there.
That's awesome. I love Last Name Brewing. If you haven't had a chance to get up there, they normally have food trucks and stuff, so you can go and get some good barbecue there, too. I've had a couple of good barbecue trucks there. And then I just like the atmosphere up there. And they have cornhole. That makes me super happy.
Well, and who doesn't like a Keep the Pint event?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Exactly. So another great brewery event that's happening is actually out in Temecula. It's the four-year anniversary of Refuge Brewery, and that's from 5 to 10 p.m. So
That sounds like fun. That's down my neck of the woods.
I like Refuge.
That's another great one. So that's exciting. They're celebrating their 4th year, so you know it's going to be a big old party. So
Yeah.
that
Do you
should be a
have
lot of
any
fun.
like family-themed things that are coming up this week?
Absolutely. So we've got a Nutcracker performance happening over at Pomona College's Bridges Auditorium.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
happening Saturday and Sunday, 2 different times both days. So you definitely want to go and check out the weekend fun guide for additional details. There's other great things like Festival of Lights, of course, continuing.
Is that going
right?
on in downtown Riverside still?
Yeah, it is.
Idiot.
Such a dork.
Sorry. I'm trying to make it sound like we haven't been there like last week.
And I think we should create a guide or something of like the insider tips on how to manage the Festival of Lights situation, like maybe secret parking spots. I don't know, something that we need to think about, because it's a event out there. There's a lot of people. The streets are closed off, so parking's limited. But they're always having something fun. Like for example, Saturday they're going to have the Mexico Folkloric Dance Company performing at the Festival of Lights entertainment stage, and that's starting at 8. There's all kinds of things, like there's a carousel, there's a
They have those horse-drawn carriages.
Oh yeah, the horse and buggies.
Carriages, all kinds of stuff. So that's a big, fantastic holiday event that's happening. Another one's happening at Ontario Town Square. It's a sing-along. So if you're into, doesn't that sound fun? Like live bands, sing along to Christmas carols. So that should be a lot of fun too.
That sounds awesome.
That does sound fun.
That does sound like a blast.
I'm glad that there's like some family stuff going on too. And as far as the Festival of Lights goes, I don't know if there's any secret parking, because I had to park like 100 miles away, and someone drove me back to my car.
If you get there early enough, you can park in the public parking area behind like
The Mission Inn.
there's that Mission Inn, but there's that lot right there next to the is it the tortilla store? I'm trying to remember.
Not sure.
It's right
I know
off
there's
of-
one
it's
by Lake
Market.
Alice.
It's Market between
Like
I wanna
Lime
say,
and Lemon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
But
there's that
still.
lot you can get to if you get there early, because then when they start closing off the streets, that lot gets closed off. But if you plan on spending a long time in that area, you can leave after they open the barricades, and you're still parking for free because it's weekend parking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you go during the weekend or
Yeah.
after 5.
I was looking on your events guide here, and I see. I don't know if you talked about the sing along. There's one in Rancho, at the Lewis Family Playhouse.
Yep.
And they're doing Disney, and they're singing Frozen.
Uh-oh.
They're doing all this Disney sing along stuff
I'm
from
gonna
11
dress
to
in
3.
my best Elsa dress.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna
Oh my
sing me
God.
some Let It Go.
Oh my God.
He's gonna let it all go.
Hey, I've got a 3-year-old. I memorized that song the moment it came out because it was just, what do you want to hear? I want to hear Frozen.
Yeah. Oh my
I hope
gosh.
you do the wig and everything. That
Oh, I will. I'll have the wig and I'll have the snow blasts with the trees, the frocking tree stuff that I'll just
you're gonna
snow
frock.
blast.
You're gonna frock.
Yeah, I am.
He's gonna get frocking crazy.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh, there
God.
it is. There it is right there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Let
This is my song.
He's hearing it. He's like, oh, we can do that.
I gotta stop.
Are they still doing Santa's Village up in Big Bear?
They are. They're doing that up in Lake Arrowhead area, so that's another one. But I believe the tickets start at about $50. So it's something you got to budget for. But they do have that open.
That's really fun, though. I'm really glad that they have all these different stuff. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to go on ieshineon.com and check out the Weekend Fun Guide, I mean, it's literally every event coming up this weekend in the Inland Empire, and there is something for everyone. So I'm really glad that you were able to find some stuff that's like family friendly, because a lot of people are having people visiting, and then also there's some boozy options for adults and for the kids at heart, like us here on Happy Hour Radio. So yeah, we're really excited. But thank you so much for calling in, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. We missed you, even though we saw you like a day ago.
Yeah.
I know.
But we still miss you. We like having you in the studio, too. So.
Thank you, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and stay warm and safe out there. I think we're going to get some weather this weekend.
That's right.
Yeah,
Probably
we will. Well, thank you very much for calling in. And guys, check out ieshineon.com for all the weekend fun in the IE.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sue.
Thank you. I know that's so fun. I really love having her call in or come in and let us know what's going on in the IE. And I'm really glad that she had like all those different ugly sweater parties going on.
That's going to be super fun.
I didn't know that.
I actually want to go to that now.
The Jay Riley one is really exciting to me because I haven't been there yet. And I mean, I knew about Last Name Brewing because I follow them on their Facebook page, so I get updates with their events.
But Jay Riley's is the only distillery in the IE.
I know.
IE,
it
right.
really is the only distillery in the IE, so it's really exciting that they're doing something.
Hey, so
and
we
I
had a
wanna go.
guest last week, and they were doing an ugly sweater party. Was that happened last week, or was that already done?
Oh,
That
yeah.
was immediately after the Santa Park pub crawl on
Yeah.
Saturday.
That was Saturday.
Yeah,
That was
that
Saturday.
was the Lakefront Tap Room. Yeah, up in Lake Arrowhead.
God, I would love
so.
to see some pictures from that.
Yeah,
Because it's already pretty cold up there, so I want to see like some ugly sweater parkas.
They actually had their first celebrity come in
Oh, did they now?
last weekend. Actually, they had Gwen Stefani and Blake what's his name?
Shelton.
Blake Shelton. Blake Shelton.
I was gonna say like, is it first celebrity like Gilbert Godfrey?
No.
Yes.
No,
He's
so
gonna walk
yeah,
in like,
I
"What's
was
up with the
talking.
light?"
I was talking to them, and so Gwen Stefani actually came in, and like they had their whole entourage, and everybody went up to the Lakefront Tap Room up there, and they had some good food and drinks and everything, and everybody enjoyed themselves. So shout out to John and Heather. You guys are awesome, and I told you guys, if Gwen Stefani can eat there, I'm gonna freaking eat there.
Yeah, shout out to Gwen and Blake, guys.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
No, shout out to John and Heather, because they're
Forget
the
it,
ones
Gwen
who
and
are
Blake to go in there?
they're the ones who are actually doing all the work and getting the good food out to all the hungry people up in the mountains
right.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we loved having them in the studio too. That was really fun. And so we're still waiting for you guys to give us a call if you want to talk about your favorite comfort food. 909-360-8330. We're going to take a quick break here.
Keep on listening to Happy Hour Radio IE. We are on KaoticRadio.com. I guess we're going to talk about our picks of the week when we come back.
Yeah, we'll
from
do
our
the
break.
final
We're gonna
review.
And we'll do our
little
final
countdown.
review, tell you what we went over this week, and we'll see you when we come back.
BS just won't do. KaoticRadio.com.
Like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. What the fuck?
Couldn't keep it in.
Heaven knows I tried.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to Happy Hour Radio IE, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to do our final review of all the things we've had happen tonight, and we're going to ignore the fact that Let It Go is on right now.
No, I really like Brian is acting it all out. You know what? We're actually streaming live right now, so you can watch us on KaoticRadio.com.
Is there a camera in here?
There is a camera right behind your head, Scott. It's been watching the back of your head this whole time. I know. I was also just informed of this.
Oh, shit.
Did you guys haven't seen that this whole time? Because, like,
no idea.
I can see it every week. I thought you
You
guys
know
just
why?
knew.
Because I haven't shoplifted in 18 years, so I don't look out for that crap anymore. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
I've seen it every week that we've been here. I'm like,
thank God I
okay.
wore pants today. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
you're also in the seat that's facing it, so it works out. Yeah.
Either that or it's a Decepticon.
But so first off, let's start out with the drink of the week. Let's get a final review.
Okay.
What did you think, Brian?
I really liked it. I actually liked the ones that we made that weren't in the shaker with the egg a little bit better.
Okay.
I didn't think the egg actually brought anything to the drink other than making it a little more frothy and a little more creamy. And I kind of want to just get straight to my booze when I'm drinking whiskey sours.
Fair enough.
I liked it with the egg, but and I liked the frothiness and the creaminess of it. That was part of the appeal to me.
Right.
But I also was slightly concerned for my health, and I might go home and like take a bunch of echinacea and like vitamin C and shit. I don't
like
know.
A whole bunch of yogurt to keep you regular.
I'm a little unsure if I'm gonna have salmonella or
Some
not.
probiotics.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna have to do something.
Since it is my drink, I will too say I liked it with the egg because it was a little bit creamier. It was a little more mellow. It calmed down a little bit of the bitterness in the whiskey.
It did.
Yeah. So I actually really enjoyed that, and I think it's a great drink to go with. Let's call it mashed potatoes, gravy, and steak.
And steak.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to our picks of the week.
Pick of the week.
Picks of the week. So let's think about all the picks. So we even had Vince's, we had Lucille's, we had September's, and we had Hogg's.
Yes.
Yes.
So out of all the ones that we've mentioned, which one
Right.
would we consensus say, let's go together and go to this
I
place and
thought
rally
we
it up?
already had a consensus that we were going to do a field trip, and I'll
To
go to
Hogs,
Hogs.
Yeah.
Then we're going to Hogs.
We're going to go to
ladies and
Hogs
gentlemen.
Yeah.
and eat that. What was the
I mean, for me,
the hog burger?
Oh God, the hog burger is amazing.
I want
Yeah.
to do the quad hog.
I want
know
to
you
do the
do.
quad hog too. I think I can handle that.
I'm going to call it the Quahog.
The quahog.
The Quahog. I'm going to call it the Quahog. Yeah.
Oh my God! You
I
guys-
want to take the pita capta.
You know what? I take offense to that because my laugh
I'm gonna take the
actually
Hinden
sounds
Peter.
that way.
I'm gonna take the Hinden Peter.
You're going to take the Hinden Peter?
That's right.
I'm going to get free gas for a year and take a goddamn space shuttle. That's what I'm going to do.
That's right.
Oh my
All
God!
right.
I'm gonna fight a chicken.
Oh.
She's going to fight the
giant
wings.
chicken.
She's
Plot
going to
twist.
fight the. She's going to fight the Inferno wings.
Plot twist: I'm gonna fight the Inferno wings, and I'm gonna eat a quad hog.
That's going to be amazing.
Oh my God!
Well, I mean, if
Yeah.
I had to pick a place that I hadn't been to though,
Yeah.
I would pick Vince's because I've never been to Vince's.
See,
and
yeah, I've
he
never
made-
been to
He
Vince's
made
either.
that Italian food just like appeal to me.
I
Like, was
know.
like, I never thought of Italian
Candace
food as
said
a
that the
comfort
meatballs
food.
are the size of a baby's head.
I never thought of Italian food as a comfort food, but now I'm like starting
Oh,
to. I'm
God.
like, yeah, of course it is.
Well,
like, duh. It's
It
yeah,
is.
I mean
It's meat and cheese and sauce and pasta. Like,
and it's
Yes.
thick sauce. It's not
Yeah.
like a thin, runny sauce. It is
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah, this is not ragu.
Stick to everything sauce.
yeah, this is not ragu. This is like
That's
we
awesome.
we cooked this in a pot for 12 hours
And
for
side
you to
note,
enjoy.
secret to eating at Vince's: take the garlic bread or the cheese bread, whichever one you prefer. Stack all of your pasta on there and just make it a sandwich with the
What?
roll. Just make it a pasta
sandwich?
saucy sandwich. Maybe
Oh
like a
my
meatball in
God.
there, so you're like having a meatball pasta sub.
I think it's kind of funny because we
It's
didn't
taking
really
it to a
talk.
new level for me.
Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about like the drinking on this because it is kind of a family affair. So I know we have to kind of keep it easy, but all of these places have
They
drinks
do.
available, and you can definitely go and have a beer with your comfort food or have a good cocktail. I know
Right.
Lucille's has some great cocktails.
I know for a fact that I can go to our fearless leader after the show and I can say that I mentioned booze at both the locations that I covered
That's
this
right.
week.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I did as well. I
You
did as
did.
well.
Yeah, I didn't have a non-boozy place this week.
No, I mean, no.
Normally
you
you
had booze at
do
your
cover
place.
Well, normally you do
I
try
do.
to cater to the more family friendly.
I do.
Because of the kiddos.
But a lot of these places, like I said, if it's a sit-down restaurant, there's nothing wrong with mom and dad having maybe a glass of wine with dinner.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I mean, especially if you're going to have Italian food, you got to have
Oh.
a glass of red wine with your pasta.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it goes hand in
You
hand.
got to do it.
It goes
Or
hand in hand.
perhaps a whiskey.
You're not going
Yeah.
crazy. You're
could
just
do that
having a
too.
drink. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with having a drink and then eating your
Your weight in pasta.
right, because that's going to soak up the
Could do
booze,
that.
and then you can drive your kids home safely. Like
Yeah.
you're doing it safely.
You're damn right.
You're being responsible, and that's part of being a responsible adult is like having a glass of wine with dinner
Yes.
I fully agree with that.
Exactly.
with your pinky out.
But I still definitely think that we should all do a field trip to Hogs, and we should
Oh,
do
I'm
a little
down.
Facebook Live
Yeah, they're
video.
open. I don't know if I mentioned their hours. They're open from like 10 to 7 Monday through Friday, and they're open from like 7 to 7
That's awesome.
on
They close at
Saturdays.
7?
Yeah, because he's the only owner, and so like they close a little early.
But because
let me pull it- let me
he's
pull
there
up
for the
the-
12 hours a day.
Let me pull
Well,
up the
it's
menu
fair
again.
enough.
'Cause I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
that's a long day.
I'm
And they
pretty sure
kind of
around
go till
those
they run
hours.
out, basically, is
Yeah,
what happens.
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. That's what a lot of barbecue joints do. They just cook until they run out, and then they go, okay, we're done, everybody.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
actually open till 9.
Oh, that's good.
They're open from 10 to
wow,
9.
you undersold them.
I did by 2
Yeah.
hours. I did.
Yeah.
By
You got 2 more hours of barbecue.
And then on Saturdays and Sundays they actually open early. They open at 7:30.
yeah.
In the morning?
Yeah, they do.
That's
For like
awesome.
a little. They have like a little barbecue breakfast thing going on.
Oh, it's kind of
Ooh.
cool. A little tri-tip omelet
yeah.
kind of thing.
That
That'd
sounds
be cool.
awesome. And then if you haven't had an opportunity to get up to September's in Rancho off of Haven,
Yeah, please
just above
do.
the 210 freeway, you should go and check them out. Definitely family friendly, but they have
Mm-hmm.
the night entertainment portion of it like totally down. I mean, they have
They
the
got
live
the
bands.
night moves.
Because
Yeah.
I will say, while
They
we cover
love
a lot
the
of chains,
nightlife. They
Yeah.
love to boogie.
yeah, because while we cover a lot of chains and stuff, we like to focus on the independent
We
business.
do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I really think that's the most important for us is to show the independent businesses in the Inland Empire that are succeeding.
Where to go? Well,
Yes,
we're
well, go
also
support
we're
your
helping
local
them
business.
to succeed.
Yes.
We're
And
trying.
we need to help them to succeed because without them, we have
nothing
just
to talk
nothing
about.
but chains.
Exactly.
And
Support
chains
your
ain't going to
small.
sponsor
Sit
us.
there and go, where'd
but
you go
know
this
who
week? I
will?
went to Coco's.
Mom and Pops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Well, because the whole show would be a little bit different. It'd be like, welcome to Happy Hour Radio IE, where I had a Stella Artois at a Coco's this week.
Wait, what magical Cocos did you go to that serves alcohol?
Where did you go, Brian? I went to the Denny's on Vineyard and the 10, and they have a bar there, so I had a whiskey sour at
There's
the
no-
Denny's.
But they
Nothing wrong
gave
with
me
that.
it was nothing but it was well whiskey and it was out of the syrup gun.
Who's complaining about that? Because I've done that.
That actually sounds amazing. It's like, what'd you have? I had whiskey and maple syrup. That's what I did. And it was Christmassy and delicious. I put a pine cone in it.
Oh my god.
So good.
There's a pine cone in there.
But then after that, we had Sue from IE Shine and come and
We
tell us
did.
about some awesome events like the Puga Fest.
Yes.
The
Yes.
ugly sweater party at J. Riley's.
Yes.
Right, Puga Fest.
And the ugly sweater party at Last Name Brewing in Upland.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
that's the other
And
one.
Formerly
then the
called Dale
family-friendly
Brothers.
stuff
Yes.
that we'll gloss over.
Yeah.
No, we had there was the sing along in
There was,
Ontario.
there
There's the
was.
sing along in Rancho
That's
where they're
right.
gonna do Frozen, which is why Let It Go was on
Hey,
our
hey,
opening
hey.
segment.
Let it go.
So if you want to
Bastard.
check out any of those good events, go to ieshineon.com. You can check out our Instagram on Happy Hour Radio IE on our Instagram or our Facebook, Happy Hour Radio IE at facebook.com. Just check out everything. We put stuff up all the time about the different places that we go to, so you guys can keep track of all the places that we're hitting, and so you can see where to go and get
Yeah.
get the food and the drinks that we're talking about
I
every
think
week.
I'm going to go
And
to
I think-
Hogs for lunch
And
tomorrow.
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
post. I think we're gonna post the IE Shine On list on our Facebook
our
and or
Facebook page.
Instagram.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
So you can go and see all the good events that are coming up this weekend in the Inland Empire. And I want to say again a big thank you to the bars and the restaurants in downtown Riverside that helped us with our Santa Claus pub crawl.
Thank you to the Santas who
Thank
showed
you.
up to
Yes.
make it possible.
Thank you to the
Yes.
Santas. So thank you, Prohibition, Lake Alice, Worthington, and Heroes down in Riverside. You guys are awesome. I guess that's it for us.
I think that's it for the show.
Is that
tonight.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
man.
so soon.
I know. We will be back next week, however, and we will be back with an awesome new show. And
We'll have another zhuzhed up cocktail.
we'll have a wonderful drink of the week, and we'll have more things to talk about. Keep listening to KaoticRadio.com, and more importantly, keep listening to Happy Hour Radio IE. Thank you, and have a good week.